hello, and welcome to Natural Havoc. We've been away for the Christmas and New Year's holidays, but we are back with a guest, as you can see in the top, I never know which way this is, left of the screen, but we'll get to our introductions of our players very soon. But first, we, as I said before, are Natural Havoc, that decided to give playing and streaming Dungeons and Dragons a go. However, today's session will not be a regular 5th edition game. This will be a mixture and hybrid of some games I've seen in the past and my own creations a little bit, so it's really wacky, so just have fun with it. It's going to be silly, it's going to be funny, let's just have some fun. We haven't streamed or played this game in literally like a month, so we are just going to get back into it, get straight into the swing of things, a little bit of RP, some silly funniness, and not worry about the consequences, because we'll sort that out later. So yes, yeah, that's us. We're playing a role-playing game, which is going to be 90% roleplay with some theatre of the mind, and a little bit of combat thrown in here and there. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. So without further ado, hit that funky music, DJ. I think it's playing. Let's go. Okay, so today we find ourselves in the chambers of the Iron Vortex, a few days into their downtime activities within the region of Craddock. Here in the chambers of the King's Court, the luxurious silks, tapestries, cushions, linen, and decorative furniture, of which only those of an aristocratic background could afford. We smell the various scents coming from the room as lavender wafts around from the scented candles, while also a hint of rich meats and fresh fish appear to be coming from the bar area of this lounge that the Iron Vortex reside in. Before us, we see none other than our good friend Gawain, a halfling man with messy, mousy brown hair, wearing his regular brown and green day-to-day traveling clothes. Currently sat on a high-topped stool at the bar, he is in the process of preparing some meals for the various creatures that stand beside him. Firstly, we see Rez. Please introduce yourself and who you're playing today.
Who am I playing? 'Tis I, Samuel, the brave and loyal Mastiff. Aroof!
I couldn't have asked for a better thing. A large, muscular, grey-haired Mastiff, waiting patiently beside Gawain, with a slight bit of drool forming at the edges of his mouth from the scent of that delicious sweet meat. Next, atop the bar, we see Tim. Please introduce yourself and who you're playing today.
I'll be playing Peter. And I'm a dragon. And, you know, I'm smart and I'm just sitting here, lazy, you know. Life's good.
And as you're lazing about on the bar, sat beside Gawain, as you can see these fresh pieces of tuna being prepared specifically for you, right in front of you. You watch his every movement as he moves some to the side, cuts some up. And to the other side of the counter, we see two very small little critters. Firstly, we see a small pile of leaves and a pair of eyes and a mushroom cap sticking out of the top of them. Smitty, please introduce who you are playing today.
Me? I'm just Little Socks. I'm always hungry and always wanting to eat. Is this for me?
And as Socks starts munching away on the leaves in front of him, he looks over to his side at the scents of some strong cheeses. As beside Socks, we see Paddy, please introduce yourself and who you're playing today.
Hello there, I am Jasper the Rat. It is a fantastic pleasure for me to be here today with you, and I'm looking forward to our next adventure.
I love it so much.
So good.
And as Jasper's there nibbling on a bit of cheese, Jasper breaks a little bit off and gives it over to Socks, and Socks starts munching it with a leaf, like a leaf cheese sandwich, starts nibbling away on it. And directly in front of Galoin, in a fishbowl, you see an octopus within the waters as two tentacles climb on up out of the bowl and start moving around. And all you hear is the noise of bubbles popping in the water as Olaf is also present before him. But Galoin, after preparing these meals, starts gathering them up into bowls, dishes, and baskets as he picks them all up and walks over to the luxurious sofa-like chairs and the coffee table on the floor. And he starts placing all of these bowls, these baskets, and trays down as everyone surrounding the bar jumps off, leaps off, runs on over, sits around Galoin. And as you all start munching away on the various foods he's provided for you, for example, Samuel has got himself a big juicy bone with chunks of meat still on it. There are more different variety of cheeses and foliage for Socks and Jasper, whereas Kada has been given lovely cut chunks of tuna, and little shrimps have been placed into the bowl of Olaf's. And as all of this is kicking off before you, Galoin lets out a really, really big sigh. He leans back into the chair. He takes a sip of water before he places it down, and then his head goes into his hands as he starts muttering to himself once more. Can all of you, minus one individual who knows who they are, roll me a clever check, please? So that is a D10 plus your clever modifier.
10 plus 2, 12.
You got 12? Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Okay. We got a 5. Arcturus, do you have any pluses to that?
Yes, 8.
So you got an 8 total.
Yeah,
nice. Socks, you've got a 6. And Jasper, can I get a roll from you? Ooh, an 8. And do you have any pluses to clever?
I do not know.
You do not, no worries. Well, luckily, everyone surpassed the need of a 5 or higher. So well done, everyone, for succeeding. As you all understand and hear what Galoin says. What to do? I want to help my friends. I want to see justice is done to criminals. I just want to help. What if I did it myself? But I'm just me. I'm just the wagon driver. No. They wouldn't let me sit here and say those things. I am Galoin, and I am a part of the Iron Vortex. I haven't been helpful in Craddock, as they haven't needed my expertise here, so I could be helpful in other ways. First, I find out where he lives. No one would suspect me. I don't want the others to worry about me. Maybe I should ask around about the castle. Oh, buddies, what should I do? As he looks at you all before him. He stands up. Fresh air might help. And he walks over to the window, and he just puts the window on the latch so that it's slightly open to get some fresh air in. And then he spins on his heels and turns to you all as you all look up from your meals at him. And he says, I've got it. All it takes is for me to find some evidence on Ivan Twiller and then present it to the King's Court. All I would need is a letter, a magical item, or proof of what he's done. He doesn't know who I am. I never went to the dinner, the feast. I was never on the boat. he wouldn't know that I was a part of the Iron Vortex. Right, Galoin, pull yourself together. If they can fight off a sea serpent and save Craddock, maybe I can get this man arrested for the crimes he's committed. My way. He runs on over to the coat hook, grabs a coat, slings it over his back and puts his arms through and buttons it up. And as he does, he looks back to you all and says, Jasper and Samuel, you guys are in charge. Be good, and I'll get you all some treats on the way back. I have some investigating to do. He walks up to the door, he opens it, and just before he leaves, he looks back to you all and says, I'll be back before you know it. And the door closes. What are you guys doing?
Master Galoin, what if he is to get himself into trouble? What would thine do with thyself?
Oh,
Just give
Samuel.
him food.
It's good. It's good. We have gnomes. Look at all this delicious food.
I sure
Yes,
wish, I sure wish,
yonder.
I sure wish that we could help Master Gullen. I wish we could help him, but I don't know how we can do so. He will be
Oh.
fine.
Oh, Jasper.
Ivan Twiddler.
Oh,
Ivan
yeah,
Twiller.
I remember that dude. I snared at him. I was pointing my tail at him, and then he flew away.
He flew away. Is he also a dragon?
No, me. I don't know. But that lady, there was this lady, big lady with wings. You remember him?
I believe I was still entombed within thine cape at that time.
And Jasper, you were not allowed. No, oh, Socks, you should remember.
I was in the ring. I was eating the food.
Have you not been paying attention at all?
Yes, to what's important.
Food,
The food.
food, food.
On the subject of food, that tuna, I do wonder from whence it came. Was there not potentially issues with tuna at some point recently?
No. The only thing I care about is the food in the future, not today. This is not a problem for me. I don't know about the rest of you.
At this, you all hear an almighty thud. And as you turn to the location of it, you see at the slightly ajar window an owl that has just flown head first straight into the window. And as it is dazed for a second, Eagle, please would you introduce who you are playing today?
My eyes deceive me. This must be the place. They left me. I will not dare be left behind again. Where are they at? Where are those betrayers? Where are they?
And at this, Socks and Kada, you recognize that it is Tenko outside of your window.
No!
Socks,
That.
is that?
It's
Think-
Tenko!
What is he
Oh,
doing
I
here?
know. You two. And I will. Can I fly in?
You cannot. The window
cannot.
is on the latch, and someone may have to try and open it to let you in.
So I guess it's
Sucks.
just hearing me just sitting on the other side of this window.
Socks,
Get you.
I have
You
a
have
plan.
left me.
Okay,
I'll fly through the window.
okay.
I'll close the curtain. He'll sleep. Good. And I'll close the
Yes.
curtain.
So you fly over to the window and you grab the curtain and start trying to close it. Okay. Why don't you make me a sly check, please? So roll a d10 and add your sly.
That's a 5.
A 5 total. So you fly over to the curtain, and Tenko, you can make me a quick check, please.
Oh, we are good at these.
The roll of
9.
D10. 9. Okay. Yeah. So you, Kada, you scurry across the floor without alerting him to begin with, and then jump up and grab onto it and start tugging the curtain. And it gets about halfway across when you then lose momentum, and you're just like holding onto it, and like you slowly turn your head to the window, and like Tenko's staring at you. Like you've locked eyes with each other, and you can definitely hear one another at this point.
You open this freaking window now.
That looks like a very angry pigeon. I say we do not let him inside. And I believe Master Grolun said that I was in the charge.
Should we not, young Master Jasper, hear out all sides of each argument before we lay judgment upon them?
This is not a democracy. I am the leader. I was made in charge with you, and we are good pals. We do not know this bird.
I don't know what the diplomacy is, but that's our friend. We met before.
If you guys can make a decision, this curtain is heavy.
Yes, sorry. And I'll put Kader up on like my doggy shoulders and give Kader a bit of a boost.
Thank you.
I would like to ask this bird a question before we let him into this room. That he does not. I want to make sure that he does not eat rats.
Excuse me, Master or Mistress Tenko, I'm not 100% sure as of yet. Are you of the variety of avian folk who would prey upon rats?
Listen, you foul animals! I am Tenko. I've been trapped in a cage for days by myself in that plain old city, and I have now found my way here, traveling far and wide through the lands of this place to find you, to find these people who have left me behind. And I am here to make my mark, to prove my worth. None of you are my enemy. Instead, I am here to rally my fellow creatures and to destroy, to encage these crazy beings that have locked me for so long. I will bound the day these people left me behind.
I'm sorry, Master or Mistress Tenko. I am still not yet 100% sure what the answer to my question was there. Do you eat rats?
I do not eat such things, such foul things. I eat only the top. I peck at those who encage me. I devour the souls of many things, but not rats. No, I don't really like rats.
And as a bird of the avian variety, do you have claws?
I'm a bird. I would hope I have claws.
And are those
None
claws...
of those make any sense if you not. I don't understand that.
Are those claws potentially suited for the scratching of behind a mammal's ears?
I will scratch any ears if I can get inside this freaking place. There
Oh, in
seems
that
to
case,
be
we should definitely let them in.
Excuse me, fellow creatures. I believe that we should let him in, and this should be my choice and my decision. So you should enjoy my presence, and also remember that I was the one who let you inside this room. So please forgive me for my animosity. I am an animal.
But let's make sure we give him food. Tenko is not himself when he's hungry.
So long as this is not rats, that is okay with me.
Socks, are you okay?
I can't see what's going on.
Socks, please. You can climb my tail and also sit upon my back, just
Okay.
like Kada.
Okay, I'm going to try. I'm gonna try and climb the
Hey,
dog.
Socks, I would like a fierce check from you. I would say with advantage, as Samuel is assisting with the tail as best as
Okay.
possible.
Okay.
So that's 2d10, take the highest, and add your fierce modifier.
8.
8, yeah, you latch on and like start climbing as if you're like climbing up a mountain, and then
Okay.
all of a sudden the tail like wags a little bit and like rises to give you more of a flat surface to walk across Samuel's back, and now you are upon the back of Samuel with Kada.
And can I see Tenko?
Yeah, you can now see Tenko. Yeah.
Tenko! Listen. And I put on my big eyes. Okay? You gotta stop that stinky attitude of yours. And then we let you in and we give you food. Please.
Mushroom being, you do not understand where I've been. Open this foul window now! And I would like to give you a hug because I've missed you and Kata so
What do
much,
we
and you guys
say?
were so cool.
What do we say when we want something?
Please.
Thank you.
Please.
Eee.
So,
Climb on. Oh, we let him in.
who is attempting to open the human contraption known as a window?
I mean, so
I shall do it.
Socks, you want to give it a go? Okay, well, Socks, what I will need from you then is a clever check to see if you can understand the mechanics of a handle upon a window.
Okay. 8.
Ooh, okay, an 8. Perfect. You walk on up to the window, and you see it, and you see the latch, and you lift, and you push, and then clunk, and the window slightly gives way.
I got
And
it.
then you just give it a tiny shove, and it goes out a little bit. And Tenko, you can squeeze through, but it's a little tight. But as you start squeezing, the window does open a bit more. Yeah, and now Tenko is in the room with you all.
It feels good to be back here with my friends. Now, where is that lady in the armor? Where does she go?
She's not here.
I've traveled for days to find her. I needed to get my payback on her. She let me in that cage, barely fed me every day, and I was left in there to my own desire, trapped in this small, confined place. I
How did you
need
get out?
to take my revenge on her.
Tenko,
How did you get out, brave
Yeah.
mistress or master
Oh.
Tenko?
Crazy story. I was getting taken care of by this weird old lady who was very nice, actually let me fly around. But the one day, I noticed something. That the big man with the weird body wasn't there. And neither was the other girl with the horns. And it hit me. They left me! The foul beings have left me! So I began my own investigation. I scoured everywhere around the city and I couldn't find them. But then, found a rat in Arkenvale. Who this rat was very smart. I don't know much about the rat, but the rat was pretty cool. And the rat didn't really tell me much, but I took it anyway, and I began to search. And I gave up, because honestly, that was just way too much. But then I found a really pretty owl. She was like white, kind of like me, very pretty. And she said, hey, go down this way, and you can get to a place where there's gonna be a lot of other female owls for like the time for the breeding. And I'm like, oh, I've been trapped in a cage. It's time for me to get out there a little bit. So then I went down that way, and as I came down this way, I then picked up the scent. I picked up a scent. I picked it up of like, I picked up the scent of that big elephant man, and I was like, oh, that one. I need him.
Oh, yeah, he
so then I
smells.
came down this way, and I
He's
found the
stinky.
city.
Yes, this is definitely something that I am familiar with. I can smell the elephant man from very far away with my unique smelling sense. I have a very strong sense,
Yes.
but I can't even smell cheese when he is in the same room as me. So it's a real shame.
He's a
On the
great
subject of scents, where is Tenko sitting right now?
Where are you sitting, Tenko? Where have you landed, or are you just
I would-
flying?
I'd probably be sitting like on the window, like inside the window, like on the little
Right.
just
The
my
ledge.
feet are
Yeah, yeah.
like ledge. Yeah, the ledge are off.
Cool. Without really much warning to the two creatures on his back, Samuel's gonna kind of jump up towards the window and try to start sniffing your butt.
Foul creature, this is mine! What are you indecent being? I shall put you in a cage and send you to 20 days of no food, no scratches, no nothing! You are a bad dog, and I say this with all seriousness, bad dog!
That is not very nice, Master Tenko.
Smell my butt, you foul being! I am the spawn of many demons, put in your body, where I am now, after the sole revenge of those who have encaged me forever. I will devour them!
Blah, blah, blah. Take some food, Tenko. You must be hungry.
And as you look over and see the fish and the tuna and some meats on the table, you just see the octopus raise itself out of the bowl, and one of its tentacles like waves over. It's like, oh, hey, Tenko.
Is that tuna over there?
No, that's an octopus, Tenko.
No.
Oh, it's me, your buddy. It's Olaf.
No. On the counter. Is that some tuna?
Oh yeah, help yourself.
And I just immediately fly over there as fast as I can, and I start like eating tuna, like as much as I can.
That's my tuna.
Not anymore!
Hey, you fancy a shrimp?
Yeah.
Just put one tentacle goes down, and then another, and then 4 tentacles come out, all holding a shrimp each. Hey, catch! And he just starts throwing them around the room.
I tried to catch one.
You succeed. Yes. But yes, as you all have now reconvened as a party and a group, all of you start to eat the various foods and chow out as there's just this slight... This memory of the words that Galoin just spoke of. And you all feel a little bit guilty. You're all sat about, enjoying yourselves, having fun with one another. Well, one of your best friends and buddies is out there doing whatever he's doing.
I must say, I don't know, Tenko, but in my experience, when I joined this group, I've had it pretty good here. I can't lie. I got this fresh tuna. I don't know where it came from. I do not care. I have a good bed to sleep in. And obviously, I get on very well with Master Golan. He is a very nice person, and I like him. And I kind of wish that we could do more, because both Golan and Mev, I am in their debt. I owe them. Whatever he was saying about this Ivan Twill, I think that we should maybe support him. I don't know, but there's an open window. Some could say a window is just another door.
Oh, Master Jasper, you are so correct. How could we be so lax in our loyalty to Galoin? Oh, I have failed my duties. Oh!
As these two say that, my head does like a full like 180 looking towards Kata. Like still my body's facing that way, but my head's like turned and just looking at Kata.
Who the hell are these two? Y'all picked these up from Looney Town?
Well, technically, Jasper came out of the sewers, I guess? And Samuel was born only a few days ago, technically speak. He was a patch. It's complicated.
Yes, I am not fully certain of my own origin. But one day I am sure the wise, powerful, great Master Grint will grant me the knowledge that I seek through the words of Mistress Maeve
I would say
and her
that
ability to speak.
I would say that though Samuel has a lack of experience, he has a good character, which is more than I can say for our new companion, Tenko.
Oh, so you
Watch your
do wish to be
language to me.
eaten.
Right now!
At this, Tenko, you just feel a tentacle like slide down the back of your head, and it just pats you. It's like, hey, there.
What are we doing? What are y'all doing here?
I was just supposedly saying that maybe the amount of experience you have is such a good, strong amount that it outweighs your character by so much. That is all. But I
That's
do
why
think
I
we
like
should
the
look
mushroom.
for the mushroom. He's a yes. We all like the mushroom. The
That's
companion. Yes, this is you, Socks. Yes.
Yes, this is
All of
me.
you are problematic and absolutely laughable at the least.
As you were saying
What?
this,
What did you?
everyone... Sorry, can everyone make me a really quick, clever check, please?
What did I say about the stinky attitude?
9.
5.
13.
The
Damn it! 10! Nice, let's go. You didn't roll a d10, you rolled 10d, which means...
Oh. That's -1. Clever.
You got it?
7.
Nice, perfect. So everybody apart from Jasper, you start to hear the footsteps of someone outside. And then you hear the door handle open. And then as the door pushes open, you see a guardsman walk in. And as he walks in, he just sees you all like huddled around this coffee table. He's like, "Oh, Iron Vortex, Gloin, Grint."
Is he wearing armor?
Yes, he's an armored guard.
Goes gonna immediately fly at him and go to like trying to like peck him a bit.
Are you trying to attack him or scare him?
Scare
What's the
him.
play?
Scare him.
Okay, roll me a fierce check, and as this is a scare check, I believe you
Advantage.
have an ability to give yourself advantage
Yeah.
because of how angry Tenko is all the time. So we'll use one of your abilities. And what's your ability called?
Death stare.
Death stare. So as you fly up to him, the eyes burn for a second, and then you fly into his face. What's your roll?
A 9.
A 9 total. You fly up, and the guard just goes, "Ah!" And he runs off into one of the rooms, and he just shuts the door because he can just hear you flapping the wings. Maybe he has a fear of avian creatures. Who knows? But currently, he has locked himself into, we will say, the spare room of the lounge that you're currently in. And you see the door is open.
I have an idea. Samuel and Jasper, you can smell, right?
Oh, yes, I have such a powerful sniff upon thy nose. Yes.
I suppose I do have a nose also. Yes.
Well, we can follow Galoin if you can track the smell.
I like the
It's
way that
so-
you think.
You are so wise!
I am beyond my own years, I know.
What I would say is this door is essentially like an open window. We can go through it anytime we want.
Then, shall we leave?
I think if everybody is on the board, then we should go. No?
Hey, don't forget about me.
What board?
It's like a cheese board, and we are all of the different cheeses. And
I'd like to sit on a cheese board.
yes. Also would I.
Master Olaf, if one of you could potentially assist in the process of attaching Master Olaf's bowl to my back, so that I may carry him diligently and dutifully on our adventure.
Oh, fear not, buddy. And all of the tentacles push to the bottom of the bowl, and he like sticks himself out of it, and then like a couple of tentacles like raise on the lid, and then he just slips down the side of the bowl onto the table. But he's very slow. Like he's moving across the table slowly, and then he's like, Samuel, you wanna back up a little and I'll catch a ride?
Of course, Master Olaf.
And then one tentacle, two tentacle, and he just shimmies slowly across your body until he wraps his tentacles around you so he doesn't fall off, and he holds on.
I will fly down to Socks. And can I carry both Jasper and Socks? I'm a pretty big...
as a small creature, which is what Kada and Tenko are, you can carry one tiny creature.
Okay. I will fly down to Socks, because I don't like Jasper at the moment, and just...
Little mushroom lady, I will not let you get yourself hurt on anything, as I know Maeve and that elephant man really enjoy your company. So please, allow me to keep you safe from any harm that shall be done to you, as I will not let anything happen.
Okay, but I'm really strong.
Yeah, just climb on. It'll be faster this way. I'll keep you out of harm's way.
Oh, okay. Just come down a bit.
Yeah, doing that.
Okay.
As the leader, I think this is a good idea, and also I accept it, and it has my permission.
Jasper, do you
Rat
do you
calls
want to
itself a
catch
leader
your
one
ride?
more time. I will feed it to the girl I'm about to meet at this breeding site tonight.
You just feel the tiniest little hand slap the back of your neck, Tenko.
Stop this stinky attitude.
At least you would have a single snack, I suppose. Kada, what was your offer?
Do you want to catch your ride?
I would love a ride. Would you be willing to carry me?
Oh yes, you can ride with me.
That sounds like an adventure all on its own.
No.
Let's do it.
Jasper is clinging onto the back of Kada as Kada flies. Socks is on the back of Tenko as Tenko flies. And then finally, we have the huge, the massive Mastiff carrying the Octopus. It's just suction cupped onto the sides of him. And yeah, you guys start heading towards the door. As you start heading towards this door, you do, in fact, start to see, as you all go out, you see various guards walking down the hallways. You see a gigantic crystal chandelier in the big open area above the foyer. You see two sets of stairs that go down. And can I have everyone except for Samuel, because you're not quite tall enough at this point, make a quick check for spot. So you're gonna make a spot check. So if you have any form of advantage on sight, by all means, don't forget to add it. Just check your abilities.
Yes.
9.
I will gladly take that.
Okay.
Superior sight.
Superior sight. There you go. Tenko
10.
with the keen eyes. So we have. What was yours? Socks.
10.
So is that with your quick?
Not 10.
Oh, okay. Oh, nat 10 is a success. Yes.
Yes.
10.
Is that a nat 10 or total?
No.
Total.
10.
Okay, yeah. Not a problem. We have Kada with a 7 and Jasper with
have a 9,
4.
by the way.
Or is it 9?
It's a 4, but I also have a +2 with quick. Yeah. So
Perfect.
it's a 6.
6 was the DC, so Jasper just gets it. You all see below you in the foyer, looking around the various doors, Galoin, as he's currently looking for someone to talk to. You see a guard pass in front of him and he goes, and then a secretary woman walks past with some paperwork. And then you start to see him walk down the left corridor. What do you guys do? Do you descend down the stairs?
Oh, look, it's Master Gullin. I must say, I know how he feels being the smaller fry in the bigger picture. It is always not. I don't know the words, but it is not good being the small one.
My friends, what can you see? I am so I am so incapable of sight. All I can see is this, mind you, magnificent brickwork in front of me.
I see a very handsome Mastiff and a very nice looking Olaf Octopus. I also
That
see
is,
the Goloin.
you see, Master Galoin.
I see
We must
Master
help
Golin.
him.
Going with down the left corridor. So you battle ready, pets? We must roll out and engage our target.
Quick! He's leaving.
I think that we should follow him, but we should not make too much of a scene.
Oh, don't
Maybe
be
we
silly.
should try and sneak through.
I don't think that anyone would potentially see an octopus riding on the back of a dog, a dragon carrying a rat, and an owl carrying a talking mushroom would ever cause any form of problem or any form of issue ever.
What
There
do you
is,
mean? It's not hard to
Very
hide.
interesting. Very interesting predicament we are in.
there is definitely a reason that we should be secretive. I think that the owl, he attacked one of the guards, no?
Wait, does the castle not have
Want me to cause a
pets we can
distraction?
ask?
Sorry, could you please say those glorious words again, young socks?
I said, is there no pets that we can ask?
Perhaps we could have a look. Maybe I believe the owl has a good eyesight, no? Would you be able to see any of the other creatures?
Like
You
a
want me? Do you want me to cause a distraction?
His eyes are wide.
no. Tango,
I've been
I'm
holding in something very mean.
Tango, I'm on your
I'm
back.
ready to drop. Let me go.
I'm holding on for your life.
We will make a distraction, and I'll meet you all outside. Go after Galoin, and we will find what we're after. Are you ready, my warrior socks? They're magnificent.
I don't know what's happening. I think so.
And I'm gonna
hold
fly.
on, hold on. Tenko, don't go.
What?
Stop,
What do you
stop.
want?
Don't go. I think that we should do a perception, have a perceive this area, no? And see
Sure.
if there's any pets we can talk to.
I will do that.
That's such a good idea.
Cheers,
I believe that the thing that should be done here is that the glorious knight that is Master Tenko should scream Leroy Jenkins and run across and
Where you
distract.
It's time to go! Get the payback on these monsters who have encaged me! I am going after the first person I see, and I'm going to fly above them and drop the meanest, white, gooey substance from my body onto them and cause a distraction so far better that they will all be after me.
Okay, I would like to make one last suggestion, and I think that Socks should take my place, and I will make my way on the floor.
No, I like Socks coming with me.
No, not take Socks into the battle.
I'm going.
No.
Go with that.
So, as you're having this bickering argument, you hear. We're gonna dial it back a sec to the perspective of, someone in the king's court that is just, milling about, walking around, and they turn a corner outside of this room, and they just stand there, and all they hear is squeak, 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 like all these noises coming from this group as you're all like talking to one another and arguing, and then this person just kind of goes. Turns around and just walks off, like they've seen an illusion, some sort of like hallucination, and they just look baffled. And then Tenko soars off above the foyer. And I will say for this, we will say Samuel and Kada go down the stairs, but a little slower just to see what's happening. And as Tenko, you go over the foyer, you get ready to release yourself. When you all hear a door open. And as the door opens, you hear, well, Father, it was very, very good, you see. It was, look, it's just something that we need to do. And you see Ivan Twiller and his father exiting one of the rooms. And as they walk into the foyer, they walk just out of the foyer down towards another corridor and stop at the entrance of the corridor. All of you skid to a halt for a second as you see the gentleman that you know to be Ivan. And as you all take this halt for a second, I imagine Socks grabs the feathers of Tenko and is like yanking on him to like try and slow Tenko down. And we'll say for just the purposes of this, Tenko, you stop for a second and just hover while you wait. All of you make a clever check to see if you can hear what Ivan and his father continue to talk about.
10.
6.
10? 6?
9.
9?
6.
7.
6? 7. Okay, the DC for this was 8. So only Socks and Samuel. Tenko, what was yours?
6.
6, yeah. So only Socks and Samuel can understand everything that is being said in this next section. But you all hear... Pardon me. You all begin to hear Ivan speak. Father, I'm afraid work calls for me to leave the city once more. Hopefully I won't be gone too long, but you know, the ballista prototype I've been working on is almost there. I just need a couple more weeks, maybe a month tops, before preparations are complete. I really wish you could stay. You've only just gotten back. I know, Father. I'm glad I was able to return, but things are coming to an apex soon. Once my task is complete, then I will return. Well, if you must, I shouldn't stop you. Your mother always said that I needed to loosen the reins from time to time. I'll miss you, son. If you are to leave on the morrow, allow me to tighten those reins one last time. And demand that you go home now to rest for your travels. Thank you, Father. I will head home right away and get some rest. Rest well, son. And as this conversation is being had, yeah, Socks and Samuel, you get the whole thing. Jasper, Kada, and Tenko, you catch leaving tomorrow. You catch go home and rest, but you only catch a few words from the conversation.
What a filthy, scheming cat he is.
I do not like cats. I do not like them. They are not nice. I think, from what I could hear from this conversation with his father, there was only a mention of potentially leaving tomorrow. And I think if we're doing this, we need to go get something for Master Gullin, no?
I agree. Perhaps we should follow him where he is going. Master Galoin, I'm sure will be fine, but if only there was a way to really catch his scent. For maybe there'd be a way to mark him in some way that we could potentially smell all of the way.
My head turns 180 to Samuel.
You want a way to mock? I really love that idea from you.
Are you doing it?
I look at Socks, my friend, my dear ally. Ride with me this time, so I shall mark this, whoever this person is that we are following, with the glorious smell that my ancestors has passed down to me for generations. And drop it on this man.
And I'm gonna swoop in and go for a poop.
I will need from you a quick check for accuracy as you swoop in and release for a second.
And I try and help him by like steering on his feathers.
Advantage, why not? Let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
2d10s, please.
I'd like to just
Okay.
say, while this is all happening,
Yep.
that I'm looking at Kada very quizzically, and hopefully Kada's also looking back, just like, no.
What are they doing?
We got a 9 for a 12.
Okay, and yeah, while this is all going on, not Jasper, Olaf is just there with one tentacle up, and he's like, "Yeah, got him." And, like, puts it down. you release with this 12, and Ivan is just shaking his father's hand, and he says, "See you later, father." And as he turns, and this white smear goes across his right shoulder and drips down his shirt, he goes, "There's a fucking owl in here!" As he's like looking around. Echo, where are you going?
I'm flying out the door with them.
You're going to the
I'm
edge.
going with them.
Yeah, you just see this, and as you're flying through, there's like guards looking up at you, and they're like, "Fucking owl!" As they're all pointing up at this owl. The rest of you, a distraction has been made. What are you doing? How are you getting out of here? And how are you finding a way to the front of this this king's court? What are you doing?
Can I take in a big sniff
Yep.
and
Make me-
really
Make me
really get
make me a check. Is it a investigation or spot check for you?
it's an advantage on search checks.
Search, that's the one. Yeah, so make me a
Cool.
clever check, please, with advantage.
Nice.
As you breathe
I'm lucky
in
I
and
had
get all the
advantage.
scents. What did you roll?
I rolled an 8 total, but one of them was a 1. So
So the dice or total? Sorry, was that
yeah,
you?
total is 8. Total is
8.
8.
Perfect. 8 is enough. As you get this scent of Ivern, and you know, yeah, if he walks through this city, you'll be able to track him as long as there isn't too much distance between you. So you get this big huff in. Kada, Jasper, are you doing anything before you descend out into the world and the city of Athaldor?
Jasper, what do you think? Should we just go or go back to the tuna?
So I like tuna. I think now is our chance. We must go. Allez, go.
Okay. And I'll take off.
And you just fly on out?
Yep.
Okay, not a problem. Samuel, how are you leaving? You just running out?
Does Olaf suggest anything to me?
Olaf, you feel a tentacle like slap you, and then you just hear
Oh.
mush.
I charge.
Okay. Can I have from Kada and Samuel quick checks, please, as you both dart out as fast as you can?
Wait,
I'm that one.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but it just makes sense. I'm gonna do one of my ferocious barks on the way out because I've been
Okay.
spanked.
Go for a fierce check as well, then, please.
Okay, I will do the fierce check first.
Go for it.
And I get what's the star next to?
That means that you are maxed out in that stat.
Oh, cool.
So that's the max, yeah.
I have.
The
I
ferocious
rolled.
bark gives you advantage.
Cool. I rolled an 11.
So an 11 for the bark, yeah?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
for the
so
quick.
as you bark, it echoes throughout the chamber, and I will say because of the bark, Kada, you can have advantage on your quick check. Because you scare everyone with this big,
that's good.
beefy bark. Yeah.
I also rolled a 10 for my quick check. Can we
Oh,
convert to using D10s in like regular natural habit games? Because I am rolling so much better with these than
You do
D20s.
very well, yeah. Okay, so you beeline it out of the door, Samuel. What is your total, Kada?
My total's a 5.
5 total, perfect. Just enough to get through. As you fly through, and you almost get caught as one of the guards like reaches up and his finger just clips your claw as he tries to grab you as you're flying through, but you just squeeze through as the bark frightens him and he like staggers for a second as you just get out. The doors swing open as you see Tenko fly up, and then Kada, and then Samuel afterwards, and all of you pull over to the side near an alleyway as you wait, and you see some guards come running out, and they're looking around. Oh, at least the blasted creatures are gone. And then, Master Twiller, you've got some shit on your shoulder. Yeah. I'm fully aware of that. The fucking owl just... Oh, I'm going home to change. This place is a fucking joke. As you see Ivan step down the steps, furious, bright red in the face, walking through the streets. And as he comes by your alleyway, you see one of the townsfolk come up to him and go, excuse me, mister, you got some shit on your shirt. I know! And yeah, you just see Ivan stomping down the main thoroughfare. And as he does, let us change. Is this the one? Yeah.
I might actually have to take an inhaler in a bit. I'm really how funny this is.
Okay. As you see Ivan walking away, all of you peer around, Scooby-Dooing around this corner of an alleyway as each head pops around the corner, and then you see Ivan walking off. What are you guys doing? Are you pursuing? Are you following him?
I'll like get back into the alleyway real quick where I can't be seen and just like.
Yeah.
I did it! I actually insulted him! Now he must be wrapped around my little talons!
Hey Cole, you always make that weird sound when you poop.
What?
You always make that weird sound when you poop.
I'm just so excited, my little
Like,
friend.
yeah.
That was awesome! Did it! I did it! I am
It was
so
weird.
awesome!
I could feel your body all. It didn't.
See, Master Tenko, do you not see the brilliance in my sniffing of your buttocks earlier on today? Now I know the scent. I can smell him for many, many miles.
He actually
not
smells
like the
worse
idea.
than Andros now.
Don't you dare talk down of him!
As this is all happening, whilst they're having a little conversation, I look around and realize that we're in an alleyway, and it sort of brings back a memory for me of, my previous life. This is an alley. Although I don't know for this one for sure, it brings back lots of good memories. I always find so much treasure whenever I look in the alleyways. And let's see what we can find here. So I'd like to use one of my abilities, which is the Trash Treasurer.
Okay.
Search check.
Roll me a search check, and I believe that's with advantage because of Trash Treasurer?
Yes.
Okay, not a problem.
It's a D10.
D10, yeah. You roll 2 of them, so roll 2 D10s.
Yeah.
So 9
9.
or... Which will maybe a 10, let's see. Or an
An
8,
8.
so we'll take the 9. And you get a... search checks are clever, so that is a plus...
0.
A plus 0. Okay, so 9. Perfect. As you start looking around, you see a couple of things nearby. Roll me a d6 to see which one you go for. A 1? Okay, fitting. As you walk on over, you see a very good-looking banana peel.
This banana peel, it could be quite a good treasure. Yeah, I suppose. I will take this. Maybe it could come in handy. Speaking of hands, I could use some more help carrying this. Maybe someone who has 8.
Oh, yeah. Does it here? And one tentacle, comes out, and he, wraps it around the banana, and he just holds it up.
Master Olaf, you should not take a knight's helmet from him. In fact, I believe, Jasper, that it will be perfectly adorned upon thine head. It would make a fantastically glorious helm for you. my friend.
You think that I should wear it on my forehead?
Yes, that is exactly what I am saying.
Aye. Oy vey. Okay. I guess I will take it on the crown of my head. Let's do it.
You wear it as a piece of armor and gain +1 to your AC.
Perfect.
There you go. You now have banana armor. So, yeah, there we go. Banana armor and Jasper, please make a note of that you have +1 to AC.
Look
Okay.
at us, little mushroom. You and I, we both have these helmets.
Yes. Have you seen my helmet? It's like metal. In Andros made it for me.
It is very fancy, I must say, but I like my banana peel.
If you're done with that peel, can I have it?
Perhaps one day, if you grow it.
I will eat it.
You guys are wearing food peels as armor.
As this conversation's going on, you notice Ivan's getting further and further away.
Of course, what did our great leader Jasper say to us? Yes, that was it. Ali! And
Allez through the alley. I like it. Let's go.
So,
Let's move out!
as you guys start to move out, you notice Ivan's looking around a little bit. He seems suspicious of his surroundings, almost like he doesn't want someone following him. So, from all of you, I need a sly check as you sneak your way through, making sure that he doesn't spot you. So this will be a group sly check. So as long as the majority pass the DC, everyone else will pass as well.
5?
6.
8.
A 5, a 6, a
9.
12, a 9, and a 6.
Uh,
Okay.
8.
Oh, 8 total? Perfect. The DC was a 7. So you are lucky that you do actually succeed. And as you stealth your way down this main thoroughfare, you're going behind like market stalls and stuff. And like, Samuel, you like creep up to it, stick your head out, and then you just see Olaf's head stick out afterwards. And then up above on the canopy of the market, Tenko lands, Kada lands, and they go flat. And you're all like watching Ivan, and then you see Ivan walk a little bit more, and then he takes a left, and he goes out of sight. And then you all move round back to this left corner. As you bundle
My
round-
allies, he is trying to copy the great Master Galoin by going down the left passageway.
And as you come to this left turn, you don't see him. So can I have everybody make me a spot check, please, which I believe is quick. Let me just
Could I do a big sniff and
I will
try
say you
to
can do
assess-
that instead and have advantage, yes.
I will do my superior sight!
Yep, not a problem.
Oh, natural Teddy!
Let's go.
12!
10, 12s.
12 in total for me.
Okay, again, it was a group skill check. You guys succeed. You've done it. Well done. As you do see Ivan's blue beret in the distance. All of you lock eyes onto it, nod to one another, and continue to sneak through the main thoroughfare of this roadside. As you're going through, you then see that he turns right down an alleyway. And as you all come to the alleyway, this alley backs on to another main street, and you wait for him to go out of sight round the alleyway as he cuts the corner. You all narrowly squeeze through the alley and again Scooby-Doo your way around the corner. And as you do, you see this lovely looking cafe. You see outside there are 2 tables, and inside there's like another 3. It doesn't look to be a particularly busy cafe. There's a few people out on the out on the outside, 1 or 2 inside, and you see a younger half-elven woman with auburn hair wearing a green apron, like a white blouse, and a knee-length skirt, serving coffees and that sort of thing to the people there. And then behind the counter, you see a much older, balding man with a big, thick mustache just sat there taking coin, and you see loads of jars of coffee beans, tea bags, and all sorts behind him. And you see Ivan head in. But he doesn't walk to the counter. he walks past it. You see him open a door. He goes through it and then shuts the door behind him. What do you all do?
Seems like we have some obstacles in the way of our mission.
Socks, it's coffee.
Yeah. Coffee.
Masters drink coffee. It's nice, I think.
What? Gloin drinks coffee?
Oh, my master and your master.
Maeve?
Does not Maeve not like coffee?
I don't know. What's coffee?
You don't know
I can see absolutely nothing going wrong with young Madam Socks partaking in some of this coffee and trying it out for
Can I
herself.
try coffee?
I think Socks, you have to have a drinking contest against Jasper. You'll beat
Jasper,
him.
you know what coffee is?
I am familiar with the cafe. Yes, I like coffee. It is nice.
Do you want to drink coffee or cafe?
For me, it's all the same. I will drink anything that smells as good as that cafe.
Okay, we drink cafe then.
So if this is the plan, then what are we going to do? How are we going to get in there? Because they don't take kindly to
Nope.
my kind.
I think we blend in. We drink some cafe, and we pretend like we're customers.
Can I make a roll? Using my superiors, I can see if I can see how much coins are in like the jar. Right, there's coins in jars like somewhere.
Beans, like coffee beans
Beans?
in jars, yeah.
Okay, I thought you said there's coins somewhere.
There's a guy taking money at the cashier.
Can I see where he's putting them?
Underneath the counter.
The counter. Okay, but there's like coffee beans all over the counters. There like cups. Like
Yeah, there's
sitting-
like cups, mugs. There's like behind him. There's loads
Okay.
of jars, like sporting all different coffee beans, tea bags, and that. And then in front of him, he's got like a counter. And then you see like he opens a drawer and he puts the coins into a drawer under the counter.
Can I roll to see which, like how many cups are closer to the side of the counters, like easy to be pushed off onto the ground?
Oh yeah, totally. I will say you don't even need to roll this. Just from the observation, there's a few nearer the edge. I would also say there is a cup on a table that is on its side, and there's dripping coffee coming from the cup
I have an idea.
onto the floor.
As obviously the master of all distraction, I think the best idea we have here is to fly in, knock those cups down, maybe pick one up and throw it at one of them, and then we sneak in the building as they are distracted by all the hot, moist water on them. Oh, that sounds like a master plan. Yes! They will be hurt!
Master Tenko, I cannot have you risking yourself again after already having caused such a fantastic distraction back at the cathedral. I will risk myself. Olaf, if you could release me.
Oh yeah, sure, bud. And he just, as like all the tentacles like pop off of you, and then he just like slides off the side.
I
And
would've
he's just on the floor.
How do we get
and-
him inside the room?
And Samuel just walks over to the coffee area and then goes near the cashier bit and rolls on his back and goes
Okay,
and tries to get belly rubs.
I will need an allure check from you, please, as you try to allure them into giving you some scritches.
Yep. You know what I was saying before about D10s being really good for me?
Yep.
And then that one moment where I could really do with it being really good for me.
Yep.
I rolled a natural one.
Okay, so as this happens and you lay down, like on your back, tongue out, trying to look as cute as possible, you feel a thud as a broom hits you on the side, and you get one level of stress as you are hit by a dog-hating cafe owner who is clearly, now that you look around, your eyes flash to picture frames, and in every frame there are cats. And you look around and you're like, oh shit, as this broom hits you for a second time, and you like whimper and like stand up and like look at him. What are you doing? The rest of you start to see this man hitting Samuel with a broom.
I look to my friends, and I say, "Fly, you fools!" As I run through and I knock over every table and chair on my way out and cause this absolute cacophony.
For the chaos that you are trying to ensue, roll me a fierce check, please, as you just try and cause carnage at this point.
Can I do my ferocious bark for this one as well?
Oh, yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. As part of the check.
That's more like it. The dichotomy of man, both a natural 1 but also a natural 10.
Okay, so you remove a level of stress because you have succeeded, and as you do, you start causing a scene. Coffee cups go flying, tablecloths, cutlery, plates, tables, people even go flying as they stumble off their chairs. The half-elven woman panics, sprints to the back door and opens it and runs out, leaving it open.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing as you just see Samuel going on like a frenzy in this cafe?
I'm gonna start flying in, and I'm gonna make a drive flight by the guy that hit Samuel with the broom. And I'm gonna talon him across the face as I fly by into the back room.
I need a fierce check from you then as you try to claw the man that's just assaulted your friend.
Yeah.
Also, Samuel, roll me a d4, please.
Oh. I dropped it. I'm gonna re-roll that because it dropped.
Yeah, only counts if it's on
1.
the table or in a box. You take 1 point of damage from the broom.
6.
Okay.
6. 4 plus 2, 6.
Okay, and as you swing by to talon him, you unfortunately catch the apron like neck piece, the bit that holds it up, but you cut it completely as the apron swings, and then coffee is thrown at him and it goes all over his shirt, and it's like hurting a bit, and he's like, ah, and like he falls onto his back, and at this point there is just carnage. You didn't have socks on your back, right? Or did you?
I brought socks with me.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
So socks, you're just holding on for dear life, being thrown into this. You fly out the back door?
Yeah, I'll fly into the back door I saw Ivan go in, yeah.
Yeah. Kada, you see Olaf slowly like going along the floor, and you have Jasper on your back right now currently.
First of all, I look back at Jasper like,
I don't know.
what are they doing?
I don't know. Who is this bird?
It's
Stupid
complicated.
pigeon.
Olaf, are you heavy?
Ah! I'll be fine! As he's just slowly going across the road. You just hear some little girl in the distance like, Mummy, there's an octopus! No, it's not, dear. It's not, why would it be in the city?
Can I ask, is Olaf what size creature?
He is small. He's the same as Kada, so Kada cannot carry him.
Maybe we have to put you on the roof first, Jasper, and I go back.
You could drop me next to the front door of the cafe, and maybe I could have another look, see what they've left behind.
That's the way. Bye.
Let's do it.
No,
So
I'll
you
fly to the exits.
Fly by, drop Jasper off, and then fly back for Olaf. Yeah, I'll say for the sake of brevity, you're able to pick him up, but it's tough. So can I have a fierce check from you as you try to lift him on? And if you roll well enough, you manage to do it without being too slow.
It's a 7.
Is that flat?
Just flat, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. 7's perfect. And Jasper, did you want to have a little look for some trash?
Yeah, I'd like to
Trash
do a trash treasure search
Go for
check.
it.
Yeah.
Make your check with advantage, please.
And does it use any of the skills? No, it's just a okay.
It is a... Which one is it? I believe. Let me look at your sheet real quick. Trash treasurer search checks, which I think is clever. So it's clever. So add your clever
Just
to it.
that.
It's
So
advantage. It's advantage because that's your ability.
So it's a 3.
Have
Plus
you rolled
advantage.
twice?
Which would be
So advantage is you roll 2d10s and you
Got
choose the
you.
highest.
4.
And you're clever?
No.
No clever. Okay,
No.
that's fine. Not a problem. So 4. Okay, roll me a d6.
6.
Or you find a butter knife.
This is a weapon fit for a king. Master Gullin would use such a thing. I will take it with me, I think.
There's a slight, crack in the top. You think it might have one use.
It's even better.
There you go. And do you scurry towards the door with the knife?
I like to imagine that it's a little bit more difficult to carry, so I sort of tie it into my fur on my back and then sort of awkwardly
With your
walk.
tail?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. I like it. I like it.
and
Yeah,
sort of
perfect.
walk back to the front
Yeah,
door. Yeah.
sure. And as this is happening, you pick up Kada, and you're doing it. You're doing it. It's a little heavy, but you're doing it. As there's just someone like, is that a fucking dragon holding an octopus? And then literally the table falls on top of the person as Samuel knocks it over, and you just hear, ah! Samuel, you've taken out 3 humanoid creatures and an old man with a broom. The door's open. Everyone else is gone. Are you running through it?
Yeah, I'll. You know what? I'm gonna sneak through it. Don't want to get caught going through. Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
No one's watching now. I've knocked all the tables over.
Probably a sneak check. Why not?
Oh, it's cocked. Damn it, it was an 8 as well. That's not as good. That's a 3.
Okay, you think you sneak through it. And yeah, you all manage to go through the doorway. And as you do, you realize that this door backs out into an alleyway. And as you look down the right, you see a blue scarf and a blue beret turn the corner, out of sight once more. I want all of you to make me a quick check to see how fast you, because it's quite a long corridor alleyway. See how fast you get down the alleyway. 4s, 3s. I assume as well, Kada, you've put Olaf back on top of Samuel.
Yeah.
And you've all realigned back to your original
Yeah,
position.
that-
So
that
you've got
might
a
be for best.
knife-wielding, banana-wearing rat on your back.
He's just like a fierce knight.
Yeah, he's a warrior.
7.
Okay, 7. Samuel. 3. A 4, a 3, and a 9. Okay. As you get to the end of the alleyway, you don't see him. What you do see is a cart unloading boxes into a shop. You know he turned left, but the cart is blocking your vision entirely. Down the left-hand side are stacks of boxes. In the middle, the cart is in the way, but there's a gap underneath, but there are people walking back and forth. And on the right, there is 2 blokes holding a pane of glass as they are talking to one another. How do you circumvent this obstacle?
Master Olaf,
Yeah.
you suppose that if the others manage to sneak under the gap, that you and I could somehow stop that pane of glass from smashing and go through everything in some sort of to me, to you kind of situation? I just wanted to make it to me, TJ.
Olaf slaps the butt. Push!
I think what we should do is we
Too
should
late, I go and I'm barking and I've just been smacked on the ass.
Okay. You don't need to roll. It startles the two gentlemen holding the glass. It smashes, and now there is shattered glass completely blocking the right-hand side. Your only options is to dart through people and that hole, or climb over the boxes, or fly over. Obviously, you can fly, or fly over, but they are your options now. The glass is shattered, and there are two guys just looking at the dog, like, shaking their fists.
Wait, I have an idea. And I climb off Tenko, assuming we're not in the air. Well, you get down, and then I climb off.
So every time you guys stop to think, you land to discuss.
Okay. I'll help suck it off.
What if I go? Is it a T-junction?
No, it's a long road that's coming up, but there is a wagon on its sideways in the road, blocking the route entirely. There are market stalls on the left, and now there is just serrated glass all on the right. And behind the market stalls, they're stacking boxes to put into a shop, but the boxes are kind of like steps at this point up. Next to it, there is a hole underneath the wagon that you can squeeze through. When I say squeeze, Samuel can just about squeeze through. But there are people carrying the boxes from the back of the wagon to the boxes on the left. So you would have to avoid people.
Is there still a horse attached to the wagon?
There is, but the horse is behind the market, so it's not really in the way.
Okay.
Because it's at an angle. It's like diagonal in the street.
Can I just say that the dog just made a distraction. We all fly at this point. What's stopping the rest of us just flying over so we don't get in much trouble, and we just meet up with the dog at some other point because it already caused something.
The dog. Samuel.
The dog ran off.
And Samuel doesn't fly.
I know, but the dog shattered the glass and is now going that another way. How about we all just fly over, and we'll just meet up with the dog somewhere else, away from whatever is going on here, because obviously he made the distraction for us.
Can we see Samuel from here?
Samuel's kind of, because you guys are talking while this is happening, Samuel's like running in circles in front of the wagon, not quite sure which route to take at this point. But yeah, you guys are having this conversation off to the side. I'm gonna go with Samuel. Where are you going? You've now got a guy chasing you around in front of this thing. He's like, get back in! He's like trying to grab you.
Can I just how heavy does the cart look?
The cart's got quite a few boxes still in it. It's got some weight to it. You can squeeze under it, but you're gonna have to be pretty quick to get under here and not get hit by people or something fall on you.
Jump over it.
You can certainly try.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Firstly, then, I want a quick check to see if you can avoid the people as you run toward the cart.
Okay. A 9?
Perfect. You avoid the people. And
A
then
10,
you
sorry,
leap.
that's 10.
Yeah, you leap. I now need a fierce check to see how much momentum and strength you get behind this leap.
It's an 8?
Okay. You see, all of you, see him running in circles, and then he comes back towards you, and you think, oh, he's going to come and chat. And then he just turns and beelines it towards the wagon. You see two people almost collide into him. They both trip, boxes go flying. And then you just see this graceful, elegant leap from Samuel as he leaps over the car, almost in slow motion for this one segment. As you just see one of his little toe beans clips a box on top of it, but he clears it and lands the other side. At this, you
It's
then
Olaf's tentacles waving in the air.
Yeah, it's like the inflatable men at car dealerships that are just like this. That's what he's like at the minute. Yeah. So yeah, and as you land, you feel like the momentum, and you just hear chaos ensuing behind you. The rest of you, do you just fly on after him?
I'm gonna put a wing down so dogs can climb back on. Come on, little friend, we will go after them.
But
We will not fall behind.
I want one of the shiny things on the floor.
What shiny things?
The shiny things that they dropped.
Oh, we'll do a flyby and
No,
grab
wait.
one.
And Socks just starts running along the buildings. And every time it looks like someone's gonna spot him, he's gonna try and hide.
Okay, sure. Roll me a sneak check then, please, and you can use hide in plain sight. So you can get
Yeah,
advantage.
this is what I will be using.
Yeah,
Can
go
I
for
just check that the shiny, the shiny thing that Socks wants is just shattered glass, right?
it. I think so. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it's shattered glass socks is after. Yeah. What was the number? Oh my lord! Like an expert, Tenko, you lose sight of socks. You're like, where are socks? And then you see like a tray of like carrots, and there's like one mushroom in it. And then you look back, like you look away, scanning somewhere else. You look back, and the mushroom's gone. And then you see, someone just stood in like an alleyway, just watching this chaos. And when you look back, there's a mushroom between its feet, and you're like, wait, is that socks? You look over to the other side again, look back, and it's gone. Like, the mushroom's disappeared from its feet, and then you just see, stood by the glass, Socks lifting up a piece of glass, and you see the sunlight reflecting off of it, almost like a beacon towards you, Tenko.
I'm gonna fly over. I'm gonna do a flyby pickup and pick up Socks with me, and take Socks with.
Make me
Get
a
Socks
quick
away.
check as you swoop down, out,
Yeah.
trying to avoid people and grab Socks up.
Great. 6.
6 total?
Yeah, 6 total.
Okay. As you grab Socks, you then get hit with a sweeping brush. And roll me a d4, please.
Oh, a D4. A 1.
You take 1 point of damage as this brush just bats at you across the back as you have grabbed Socks with your talons, holding him very gently, trying not to hurt Socks, and Socks is just holding this glass out like, woo!
Doctor's like, Ale!
Yeah, as you fly over. Jasper and Kada, what are you guys flying over?
As wise and observant Skada is, why bother and just fly over everything?
Yeah. As the pair of you fly over, and it's a lot more chilled for you guys, why don't you roll me some search checks, so clever checks to see if you can spot in the crowds of people Ivan.
Can I use
A-
trash treasure on this or no?
Natural,
Unfortunately not, no.
I think
Aim.
Ivan's a piece of trash, but okay.
a nat 10.
Nat
And
10, very nice.
3 is 13.
3 is 13. Oh, also, Tenko, because you took a point of damage, because of that endeavor, you will take 1 point of stress. Because you were hit by a human, rather than an animal. But yes,
Yes, for a dream team.
yours is a 10 and yours was a 13. Yeah, awesome. The pair of you spot the blue beret. As it's walking down the main street, off in the distance, quite far from where you are, you see it take a left into a building with a hanging sign out of it, and you know what building this is. But at the moment, you can't see what the building is. So, you all reconvene once more, sneak down the street a little bit further as you
Just
come...
before we all reconvene, Samuel looks up at Olaf and says, "Turn away from the cart. Cool guys don't look at explosions. They walk away."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we walk away and we hold on away. You walk away in slow motion as the owl comes by, flapping beside you, and then Kada with everyone else there. And as you all start walking down this this corridor, you see before you a 3-story tall building with a tiled roof and bricks. You see window shutters, wooden slatted window shutters, and a wooden sign hanging on a chain, swinging ever so slightly in the gentle breeze. What you guys can make out is that on this this sign, you see what looks to be like a man playing a flute, and there are bees next to him. And you can see that the imagery of the bard, it looks like his trousers are slightly ajar, like that they're coming down a little bit. And everyone make me a clever check to see if you spot what else is in this. And there is some writing at the bottom to see if you understand the writing.
A 7.
7.
5.
2.
3.
Anyone that rolled above a 5, you see behind him there's a little bush with a pair of legs sticking out of it. And then you see underneath in the scripture, it says the bards and the bees. And when you look towards the building, you can see that this is none other than a brothel. And as you arrive at this building, if you guys know what a brothel is, then you will know what it is. You also spot a barrel opposite the brothel and a very small, thin alleyway beside it. And there are 3 rats huddled around this barrel, and they're all like looking around and trying to figure out what's going on. And yeah, you guys are like nearby. What do you do?
Sir, is that family?
To be honest with you, even if they're not actually family, they may as well be. We are all the rodents, and rodents usually we stick together.
Oh,
We could say hi to
let's
them.
say hi, and if they are not family, we eat them.
I would advise that we keep the pigeon away from them because they may be afraid of him. And also, Samuel, I think that you should also stay back for reasons. They might mistake you for a big cat.
Who's a pigeon?
I have never been so insulted in my
But for
life.
Master Gerlun, he would want this for everyone.
Who's a pigeon?
To compare me to one of those felines.
And I'd like to think that as I say this, I just start sort of marching towards them and grabbing up my banana helmet. And as I reach them, I sort of bow and take off my banana helmet. Greetings, it is good to see you. I am not from this part of the town, but it is always nice to see fellow rodents.
Oh, howdy there. How you doing? The name's Al. What's yours?
My name is Jasper. It is nice to meet you, Al. How are you?
I'm doing good. The full name's Al Mascarpone, but you know, by all means, it's a pleasure to meet you. You got, is that a bit of a riff-raff you got going on there? Oh, these are the boys, by the way. Jack Monterey and Franco the Swiss. Welcome.
It is nice to see you, Jacques Monterey and Franco the Swiss. Al, it is always nice to see you. I'm glad that I have come here today to meet you all. We are just wondering if you've seen anything in particular. We're looking for someone with how do I put this? He has a white mark of pigeon poop on his shoulder.
Oh,
and a blue beret.
yeah. We me and the boys just took a little cackle at the guy as he just he walked on in over there. You know, the birds
there?
and the bees.
The birds and the bees?
Yeah.
Of course he did. He's a silly guy, eh? Okay.
Yeah. But you want to be careful. You're quite a mixed match little group there. You know, the Snatchers they'd love to find you lot.
And yes, I'm familiar with the Snatchers, but this is a very good warning. I'm not as familiar with this part of the area, so I did not realize that they were also here.
You're on the turf of the Raffia. That's all I'm saying. But welcome. It's my turf, the Raffia. That's what we do here. We got a little tavern out back. Would you like why don't you come by, have a little drink, and we'll talk more about your friend there.
Which one are you looking at specifically?
I mean, your friend with the shit on his shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes,
We could
not
spot it down quite a lot. Maybe we could talk a little.
We could definitely have a conversation. If it's okay, I bring my friends, including this interesting pigeon.
Whoa. If we're bringing pigeons into here, we gotta make sure they don't eat no rats, you know? Because my establishment, we got a reputation to hold up, you know what I'm saying?
Reputation.
What I can say is not all of them are rats, but they are the closest thing that I have to family.
Oh, friend. You don't have
I
to be a
am not
rat
a
and have the
cat.
heart. I'm glad you're not a cat. No cats allowed. That's the rule.
My
Look.
neck is fully extended, staring at him.
You might not look like rats, but you know, everybody's got the heart of a rat somewhere. Anyway,
This tavern, does it have a name?
oh, we call it the rat hole.
This is the rat hole. I am familiar. I have only heard rumors.
Oh, you are? Well, you'll be a fellow rat. Always welcome, no matter what part of town you're from, buddy.
Well, it would be a gracious honor to be offered a welcome to your gracious taverns.
By all means, follow me and the boys. We just been on the lookout for the snatchers because they passed through here not so long ago. So we're just trying to keep eyes out. We don't want any of our clientele getting snatched now, do we? So yeah.
Who are these snatchers? These foul villains?
You see one of the taller rats that's got like a darker fur. He like comes up to you and he grabs your leg and he's like, "The snatchers! They took Jimmy! My cousin Jimmy!" Hey, Franco, you got about 10,000 cousins in this town. You'll be fine. It's okay, but in all fairness, Jimmy was a good one.
Okay, well, I sort of beckon over everyone from the group. Hey guys, we are going to follow this very nice gentleman to the rat hole. I recommend that either I do the talking because we speak the same language, yeah? And,
Yeah.
Maybe the rest of you be on your best behavior. We like these gentlemen. They are obviously very kind people.
Oh, yeah, we certainly are. And may I tell you, we got someone playing the music tonight. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We got David Fetter in. You know, it's gonna be really good for him to be playing some of the tunes in the tavern tonight. Unfortunately, we had Quacklemore booked in, but he's a bit busy at the minute.
I see how it is. It's impossible to get good company these days.
Well, you know what ducks are like. Anyway, come on, follow me. And Owl like leads you towards this back alley, and there's like there's a cellar door, and there's like a piece of string wrapped around it, and there's like this weird contraption with some cans and some gears, and he walks on over to it, and he pulls a toothpick out of the gear, and like the gears crank and the cans go up into the air as like a counterbalance weight, and the door to the cellar opens, and he's like, "Come on in, welcome to the rat hole." And as he starts stepping down the stone concrete steps, you just hear from inside like this music that's just like blaring. As you hear DJ David Fetter on the decks down below in the cellar. And as you all start slowly going down, that's where we're going to cut to break as David Fetter starts getting the tunes going. So, yeah, we'll take a quick 5 or so-ish minute break, pop to the loo, grab some snacks. You guys do the same. I hope you're enjoying so far, because this has been a blast. So, yeah, we'll see you in like 5-ish minutes. See you in a minute. Bye! Hello. Welcome back to David Fetter's Tunes. Yeah, we're going to kick things straight back off. But first, what snacks have you got? What drinks have you got? Do tell us, guys. What have we got? I didn't get anything. I've just got strawberry-flavored water.
I have rhubarb and custard flavored sugar-free soft drink.
Nice.
I have, which is a boiled sweet in the UK. It's not really weird. I have water, and I have salted caramel coffee as well.
Yeah, that's a lot to choose from, which is very nice, I guess. That's cool.
I was really thirsty.
Yeah.
I was really thirsty throughout like the last half of the past session. So I was like, no, I'm going to fill myself up completely.
Minnie, what you got? I see you holding something.
What is this, Max? It's straight optional.
Yeah, it's flavored water, I think.
Cool.
Some Danish thing. I don't know.
Very
It's nice.
And did I see, Tim, you have a beer?
No, this stream is sponsored by, or not sponsored by, 43.
Liquor 43. Is that Liquor 43?
Yes, it is.
Oh, man, that's
On the
fantastic.
rocks. So, guys, if you're seeing this and you want to sponsor us, it's a beautiful opportunity to sponsor Natural Havoc. We need the booze in this part of the stream, and well,
Yeah, just sponsor
hit us up.
Just a Familiar Tale.
Yeah.
Nice, okay. And, Eagle, I see water?
water. I got me some water.
A bottle of water.
Water.
The shops are now open.
We got MJ with some roasted red pepper and hummus and pretzel chips. Nice. We got Oakham with some crackers and some other foods. We've got Amma with some fruit tapas and classic Coke.
Sorry, just to
Snacky.
clarify, Amma said nothing interesting this week. Some fruit tapas. Fruit
tapas.
tapas is not a normal thing
Yeah.
for people to have.
Fruit tapas is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. Right, let's kick things back off. So as you are walking down the steps, these stone steps, before you, you see, when I get to the page, you see a variety of kegs in racks. You see a box full of wines and all sorts of stuff within them. Some of the kegs are dripping and leaking onto what looks to be like some sort of dish, which has got a chip in it, and as all of the alcohol builds up in it, it drips down into this tiny little barrel, which you see a cockroach behind the bar pouring from this small little barrel and pouring drinks for rats, crickets, cockroaches, grasshoppers, mice. There's all sorts of different rodents and insects in here. And there's a spider in here as well, who has put a web over a small multicolored light. And this small multicolored light is shining, but he keeps changing the web patterns, so like different patterns are coming up on the ceiling and stuff. You see in here, there are bottle caps with what look to be like toothpicks stabbed through them, and there are a couple of mice dancing on these poles around on tables, and everyone's just chilling and vibing and having a great time in here. But you also see this rat behind this. It looks like a matchbox, which he's rubbing like various materials on, and it's making sounds like it's music. And as he like rubs a bit on like the hard surface which you strike the match on, and it just makes like a cool funky tune as this bit of plastic rubs on it. And he's like making all these tunes from this matchbox. And as he's doing this, Al says to you all, he goes, There's David Feder over there. Sometimes we have a real mixture of people and folks that come on through here. Just to name a few, we have Taylor Swiss comes in every now and then. She's a great artist. We have Cardi Bree. We have Avicii's. We have Mo Gallagher, Kirk Cobain, Harry Squirrels, Mick Floyd. We have Weird Al Yankovic, and of course the one we said earlier, Quacklemore. But yeah, we get all sorts of people come on in here. They spin the decks. They do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying?
This is amazing. I love Taylor Swift. She is my favorite. Some people think her music is too cheesy, but I like it.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, she's absolutely incredible. Some would say she's very good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she is very good. Can I tell you a secret? There is one of my cousins. Is married to Taylor Swift's seventh removed aunt.
Oh my God! No way!
Yes, small town.
Wait, a rat and a mouse got together? Holy cow!
Yeah, it's it's
Don't hear of it very often. I'm glad that there's so much inclusivity in these sort of places.
Hey, it's a short life. I'm sure you get all sorts here in the rat hole.
Oh, well, we certainly do. Let's get a few drinks. Can we get the dregs, please? Can we get a few dregs over here? Yeah, table over here. Come sit down. Come sit down. I apologize to your larger folk. We don't have too many chairs that'll fit you, but the floor's pretty comfy, nah?
It's fantastic. Is there any chance we can request songs? Something along the lines of maybe Snoop Dogg?
Oh, yeah, Snoop D-O-double-G. I know who you're talking about. Unfortunately, he's kind of barred from here. He smoked the whole place out. You know what I'm saying? So we couldn't have him come on in. But you start seeing smoke, then people start noticing things, and people come down here. We have to keep the volume to a certain level because the humanoids upstairs come down when they hear stuff. But you wanted to talk about your friend. What was his name? Bird Shit Blouse?
Yes.
Yes. Ivan Feces Twiller.
Oh, right, Feces Twiller. Oh, what a good name. Well, he frequents this place upstairs quite a lot, but I'll let you in on a little secret. He don't come here for the ladies, if you know what I'm saying. He walks on in through the front door, and he walks straight out the back. It's a little shortcut to his house, and I know exactly where he lives. Because I'll tell you now, he has the occasional cheese board, and well, the boys and me, we go around and we clean up the rest, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, trust me, we know exactly what you're saying. We all like our snacks as well.
Well, that's pretty good then. Well, look, I could take you to him, but you heard me and the boys earlier. We got a problem. Little Jimmy's gone and got himself tied up. I'll take you to your friend Ivan's house. And you know what? I'll better equip you. How about that? We got a few things out the back that might help you out in this sort of situation. But you need to help me and the boys help break Jimmy out of prison.
A jailbreak.
As they're sort of, looking at us, I imagine I sort of look back at everybody, just to try and tell what they're thinking. And then I look back at Al Rat Capone or Mouse Capone. All right, I think we need to have a discussion just to make sure our timelines are correct. If you don't mind, we would really appreciate just a few moments for me to discuss and talk to them. I don't think it's a problem. I have a good reputation with them.
Oh, I bet you do. From one rat to the other. Be my guest. I'll be back over in a second. Enjoy your drinks, by the way. And he takes this small little glass, which is like very, very tiny. It's clearly used for something else. And he picks it up and he like downs the dregs, and then he like slams it down and he walks on over and he leans on like a table, and you can see there's this like plump looking mouse at the bar, and you just hear him go, "So, you come here often?" And as he says that, he like then interludes in a conversation there as you guys have a moment to speak.
So what do we think?
We cannot possibly allow for such an innocent man to be imprisoned unjustly. It would not be the right thing to do. We must free him.
But do we know where the prison is?
I'm sure we can ask them for some better details, but
They would know.
I want to be sure that you guys know the snatchers, they are not to be messed with.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm quite hungry, so I can eat some snatchers of whatever they are. Tenko, are you hungry? Tenko, are you hungry?
I want to break out that rat out of the prison that they've solituted him in. I know what it's like to be encaged in something so foul and something so mean, and I will not allow another creature to deal with the terrible living that I have dealt with and I have endured. Shall we rise to the occasion, hand in wing, and go marching into there and save a comrade?
Okay, I mean, I
That's a
think
yes,
for
yes.
once it's a yes from all of us, but can we get a raise of paws? Or
But
wings? Or toadstools?
All eight of the tentacles go up.
Well, I believe that means that the eyes have it. Yes, the eyes have it.
Yes. I think for this occasion, they should play the song Fly by Crane. That's my favorite song, and it makes me feel so happy on the inside.
I think I want to say doing these guys a favor would do some very good thing for us, as they have got a lot of, pull in this town.
Boy,
Well, it would make a lot of sense for us to garner a good reputation here. I mean, look at how comfortable our living place is. I can't imagine we'll be leaving anytime soon.
Wait. Okay, let's talk to him. I will request his attention once again. And I sort of look over at Big, and I assume he just sort of knows after seeing us put our
He
hands
nods.
in the air.
He like pats her on the shoulder, and he like whispers something to her. And as he walks on over, you see her like grin as like she blushes a little bit, and then she carries on drinking. And Al walks back over, and he's like, "So, have you come to a decision? Are you gonna help us small town folk out?"
I think it was a resounding yes from all of us. We would love to support you with Jimmy. Of course, if there is a return in the agreement and you can help us after we get him back, that is a discussion that we can have.
Well, like I said, we could definitely help you. We know where the shit shirt lives. Don't worry, we know where he lives. Like I said, cheeses all the time. He's a big cheese guy. I'll give you a little warning. He's got some pets, and they ain't the nicest cats in the place.
Cats?
Cats.
Felines?
He seems to have a Siamese cat. He has a Doberman, and he also has that pesky parrot.
I hate birds almost as much as cats.
Whoa, you got a bird in company.
He's just a pigeon.
Oh, yeah,
Pigeon!
it's a funny-looking pigeon.
I do not know this pigeon you are talking about. I am no pigeon. I am an owl, the most powerful beast of this air.
He like touches your wing and he goes, "There, friend, it's okay. Look, you're a rat to me."
I do not tattle on my friends. I free them.
He doesn't understand. This is the biggest compliment.
Well, whatever. Don't worry about it, champ. You'll be fine. Look, let me help you out. I got a few loners. You know,
I go and lick. I go and lick Tenko. So it's
You lick
okay,
Tenko?
Tenko.
Do you have a level of stress, Tenko, at the moment? You get it removed as Samuel consoles you with a reassuring lick. And while you're all having these dregs as well, you heal your hit points back. So any missing hit points, you get them back because you're resting for a while.
Like the only one? Wow!
I think Samuel's also hurt, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you guys are there, he's like I said, I got a few loners that I can give you. Some things that might help us bust out Jimmy. Now, you know what? You do me a real good solid. We become friends, maybe. Maybe I'll let you keep him so you can take him to that chump's place. Huh? How about it? Hey, Franco, Swiss, could you bring out the goods? And you see Franco walking on out, and he places onto the table a cheese knife, and he's like, "This is a high-quality cheese knife, you know. These sort of things, you jam them in a lock, you jam them in a person. You use them to cut things. You can do all sorts. Let's just say it'll help you out in a pinch, if you know what I mean." And he slides the cheese knife to you. We also got this dairy sturdy rope over here, and he pulls out this piece of rope, which looks like a cheese string. And as he does, he places it on the table. He's like, "This is dairy sturdy, okay? So don't worry about that. Just tie them together, and you can pull things up from a distance. Might come in handy, you know, if you're trying to get up to high places and you got a feathery friends and all that good stuff." We also got bring the iron pancetta. And this guy brings out a small little frying pan looking thing, and it looks like it's like a toy of some sorts. And he places it on the table. He goes, "Here's the iron pancetta. You can do all sorts of stuff with this. You can wear it as a hat. You can put it on your chest. You can hit people with it. Whatever you want. But that you can use that as well. That come in handy. Oh, and bring the jars and the pot over." Franco brings these pots and jars over, and he puts a jar of honey on the table, real sticky, and get quite a mess if you want to lock somebody up in a position. You got this here, and he puts the jar of pickle juice on the table. Spill it on the floor, real slippery substance. Also, if you need to get really lubricated up to fit in a tight squeeze, perfect for the job. Oh, and finally, the money maker. I'm not sure if this is for you. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. You tell me.
We are of the highest caliber of adventurous beings and beasts. We can take whatever you lay upon us.
I suppose it depends if this money maker makes enough money like Jimmy.
You're right. He wipes a tear from his left eye. Jimmy was a good kid. Is a good kid. We ain't giving up on him just yet. He slams the pot onto the table. This is a pot of Stilton. You ever in a bind, break open that seal and rats within the vicinity will come to your aid. Don't you worry about it. And he slides the pot of Stilton to you. Use it only in an emergency.
As he does this, I like to imagine that I'm just like wide-eyed, like drooling, like oh my god.
There's a slight hint of the scent coming out of the pot, and yeah, you're just like, ah. And you see a few of the rats, but like in the club, start slowly moving closer as well, as they're all kind of like, he's got the Stilton out, like what's going on? So, you ready to bust Jimmy out?
Are we ready, guys?
Let's do this.
You
Yes.
would notice that Socks has gone away,
Okay.
climbed onto a nearby table,
Yep.
and is dancing on the table with the toothpick pole and some
Yep.
cheese that he's managed to befriend someone with and is eating it.
Better yet, you're on the toothpick pole dancing, and people are throwing cheese at you.
Yes,
Is
and
what's
I'm
happening. Yeah.
just catching it.
You're like grabbing it, like chewing on a bit, putting it on the floor, carrying on dancing. Like people are loving it. You're a new face. You're a mushroom-looking dude, and you're dancing. Enjoying
You are a
yourself.
fun guy.
You are a fun guy. Yeah. Good one, Rez. Yeah, and as that's happening, all of you are just enjoying the dregs, and we'll say that about half an hour passes of you guys just chilling, enjoying dancing, and then eventually you see the three rats, Franco, you see Jack, and you see Al, all like walk up to the steps, and they're like, right, I think it's time to get little Jimmy back. You
I
in?
believe you're correct. Yes, I think we're all ready. We've had our fill here, and I think we're ready to go. Yes, we.
Indeed.
I'll let. Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what I
let's
mean.
I'll lay out of here, you know. Come on, let's go. And the rats start going up the steps.
Samuel picks up the cheese knife in his mouth, full on Zacian style.
Okay, yeah. So you have equipped the cheese knife. The cheese knife can give you advantage on picking locks by jamming it into a lock, or it can give you a +1 stat to any attacks that you make because you are stabbing someone with a cheese knife. It's also very sharp and can cut things if you need to do so. Is anyone else taking anything else? There's the dairy sturdy rope. There is the iron pancetta. There's the jar of honey, jar of pickle juice, and the Stilton.
I think without even asking the group, I've stuck the Stilton in my fur.
No worries. Yeah, that's
Hoping
fine.
no one notices.
Yep. You know what? Make me a slide check.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can sneak it away.
Is it
Oh,
10?
yeah, a 10, perfect. You managed to slyly put it away, while also holding a knife and wearing a banana hat. Maybe put it under the hat.
Yeah, maybe.
There you go. Perfect. Anyone else taking anything else?
I think
imagine-
I'll take the honey jar.
You grab the honey jar,
Yeah.
not a problem. Make a note that you've got the honey jar.
Never mind.
Do you want it? You want it? I can take the
I was
pickles.
just gonna offer to carry it, so it doesn't matter.
I can take the pickles if you like.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll get the pickles.
Okay.
So
you got...
one arm glass shard, other arm
Yep.
pickles, mouth full of cheese, helmet on.
Yep. Okay, not a problem. You're at maximum capacity, as is Jasper. The pair of you are full. Samuel's got the knife. You can also carry something else if you wish, because you've got quite a big mouth, so you're all good. No worries.
I'll chuck the rope around my
Okay.
neck.
And does that leave Tenko to take the iron pancetta?
I'll take this for you guys.
And how do you want to use it? Are you going to use it as a weapon, or do you want to wear it?
What does it look like again?
It's a pan, an iron frying pan, but it's like a toy. It's like a very small version, and they've just called it the iron pancetta.
Can I slide my wing somehow and fit it onto my wing, like
Yeah.
on it. Yeah. Okay.
Use it as a weapon
Uh,
or as
yeah.
defense.
Oh,
You can have
as
it
a
as a
weapon.
+1. You can use it as +1 AC, or you can use it as +1 to attack rolls.
Oh, attack rolls, 100%. We
Okay,
love
sure,
the
there you
attack
go.
rolls. Yeah.
So make a note of that so you've got it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And you guys head out. You all superhero slow-mo walk out of the rat hole. You see him walk up to a piece of string, which he twirls around his hand. This is Al, by the way. And as he pulls it, the door automatically opens again. You see behind you that Olaf has grabbed small miniature tankards, and he has currently 6 tankards that he's just dragging with him because he's going to start using them to throw at people if need be. So he's just stolen a load of tankards, and all of you start heading, following the rat boys, as you start making your way towards the docks. And as you get towards the docks, you see before you, you see this horse box looking wagon. It is a blue painted wooden wagon with a white stripe underneath and some humanoid letters beneath it. You see that on the side of this wagon there is like a service hatch, and within, can everybody make me a spot check, which I believe is quick? A
I'll
quick
get
check.
advantage.
Yeah, for superior sight.
Yeah.
And 10.
9.
9,
8.
10, 8, 11, and
At 4.
unfortunately, Kate is the only one that doesn't see it. But all of you see inside of this wagon a set of creatures within. Not just one, but multiple caged creatures. Inside of this wagon that you see, let me just find it. There it is. You see, on the top shelf, there are 2 cages, one of which is empty. The other has a rat inside of it, all on his own, and he can't seem to get out, and he's just kind of like looking sad, a little depressed, sort of sat in there on his own, twiddling his thumbs. You see on the shelf below 2 cages, one of which has a sleeping duck. The other, you see a black and white rabbit. On the bottom shelf, you see what looks to be like a crab in one of the cages. And they're all the things that you see in this like horse box like wagon. And at the back of the wagon, there is a set of folding steps that fold up to the door that you can pull down to get into a back door, which appears to be shut. However, at the front of the wagon, tending to the horse, you see 2 gentlemen. You see 2 humans wearing denim-style dungarees. You see both of them are wearing flat caps, one of which is a red flat cap, the other a green. And as they are cleaning the horses and brushing them down, you start to see their face as they have 2 big, thick mustaches. And as these 2 people are brushing down the horses, you then see all of these creatures just like uncomfortably shifting in their cages as Al stops you all. There he is. Little Jimmy. All locked up. Look at him. I say this stops. We are gonna go in there, and we are gonna save him and every one of those goddamn critters! Who's with me?
You have my cheese knife.
Very well. What's the plan, guys? We gotta formulate something and break them out of here!
I have a plan. If could potentially Tenko and Kada work together to carry our good friend Olaf here. Land Olaf upon the top of the cage. We tie the dairy strong rope to the top and we all use it to get onto the cage.
I think this is possible, but although I like your plan, maybe something we could do is you could give him this cheese knife for lock picking. And he could go and have a look at those locks. The more creatures we have to support us, the better, no?
Can he not take both? He's got like so many arms.
This is true.
Oh yeah, I'll take as much stuff as you need, guys. I'm here to help.
The one thing that we haven't considered is how we get away after we release all the animals.
Oh, I may have a plan.
Yes.
I am very much looking forward to this plan that is being hatched by Kada
Aye.
as we speak. This is such a fantastic seeming plan for such a
Kata's got-
fantastically large brain.
Kata's got such a brilliant mind from the looks of him. Yeah, Kata, by all means, share it whenever you're ready, pal.
Yeah,
Of
yes.
course.
There is potentially another plan as well. Oh,
Yes, I got a bone stuck in my.
Oh yeah, sorry, the dregs occasionally get a few of those.
Yeah. We can distract the guards. Are there animals? Can I see other animals like a bird?
In the vicinity, well, you're near the docks, and there are a few seagulls nearby.
I might be able to speak telepathically to one of those guards and pretend that I'm the seagull.
I
And they
like
might
the way that you
walk
think.
away from it, and then we have all the time in the world.
the other option would be that, unfortunately, and I don't mean to do this to our poor horse friend, but once we have freed our allies, I could startle our horse friend into running away. And then they must give chase.
But only if we
idea.
release the animals.
Yes, only once we have released the animals.
So, the plan is the two winged folks here. You're gonna lift up the octopus onto the counter to get the rope down so all of you can climb up. Is that the plan?
Think so, yes.
I believe
Okay.
so.
And then once we up there, we go to town on them. But what if they come on over?
I think we need to make sure we have a getaway.
You think this is my time to shine then? Let me handle it. They walk upon us. I will give them a one of these, a one of this, and a one of this. And they will go packing and running to where they came from.
Okay,
I think
so
Be
Master
careful.
Socks, you have that fantastic shining light of shininess that you're holding on to.
Oh,
you
yes.
could perhaps blind one of them by
Yes.
directing the beams of the sun above us and shining it directly into thine eyes.
I like to think that I on my own shine bright like a diamond, but yes, I can try.
You do. You very much do.
There is one thing that I would like to point out, and that is that Olaf is not very quick. means-
yeah.
If we need to run away, then we need a plan to get Olaf away.
What if
Well, once we get everyone at least off the back of the cart, I bark like the loudness of 1,000 things that bark, and then the horse, it shall gallop mightily away.
I do like your style, doggy. I think that something we should do is maybe put the jar of pickles to use. If anybody is going to be a slippery little slime, Olaf is the one, no?
I agree. That is a fantastic idea, and thank you for the comment on my style. Us doggies are famous for our style.
Okay, so we're gonna get everybody up there. Are you getting up under the service hatch as well, there, Samuel? You can maybe do your paws.
I could do my paws, and I could help open the hatch. I've got quite a powerful build that I could use to help open it whilst they're inside.
Okay, to keep it down so that it doesn't spring up. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Sure, right,
Once you guys get on top, I will stand outside and watch them. So if they look at us, I will begin my assault. Begin a million flybys, and I will strike and strike and strike them all until they start bleeding.
Okay, I like that. I like it a lot. But I got one little problem.
Yes, little rat.
They got nets. You don't want to get caught in a net. You get caught in a net, capiche? It's over.
No, I'm not nets. No, the nets. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna give them a one of these, a one of this, and a one of this. They're gonna regret the day they met me.
Okay, sure. How about this? Me and the boys will help people out of the cages and put them on the service hatch. You guys get to unlocking them. You guys get to distracting them. You guys get to doing whatever the hell the pigeon's doing. And, yeah, this will be great.
Who's the pigeon? I'm tired of hearing this freaking pigeon.
Let's go.
I think just to add on one last thing,
Hey.
I should probably join Olaf in case he has issues with his lock. I know my way around a cheese knife.
Oh, okay. It's a good idea. Good thing you come along, buddy. Right, let's get into plans.
Let's get it.
Everybody ready? And, like, they all get into, like, the starting running position, like they're about to
Wait.
run it.
When are we looping up Olaf?
Excuse me?
No!
He said we use the pickle juice.
What?
Oh!
To-
Wait, to lube up Olaf?
That's what you said.
Well, I didn't say that, but
Oh,
sure.
you guys.
I don't know what we're doing by trying to lube up an octopus, but cool, yeah.
Would you
I
like
think
to
what
be
we do-
lubricated in the pickle juice?
I think what we do is we take the pickle jar with Olaf so that he has it if it is necessary.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Here you go. Don't drop it.
Well, you see his tentacle come out, wrap around it, and then all the suction pads, like, stick onto it. That jar's not going anywhere.
My friend Kata, you majestic creature of the sky, fly with me and we'll bring this big creature over there.
But does Olaf
Begin
take
our
the
assault.
cheese knife and the rope?
You give Olaf that as well. So Olaf's got the cheese knife. He's got the rope. He's got the bottle. He's got loads of tankards. And he's just like holding all these things up. And he's just like, I think I'm ready.
Kata,
What Tenko didn't see, I was already up in the air. We're just waiting for Tenko to
Okay.
like, are you coming or?
So you grab Olaf and you fly over. Do the rest of you run for it towards it then? Is that what's happening? Because you're going to climb the rope to get up. Is that right?
Yeah.
Sure,
I'll
okay.
I'll take Jasper on my back.
You can take multiple tiny creatures.
Ooh, I will take
So-
both Socks and Jasper. We're
I'll
some kind of
say-
strike team.
I'll say you can take all the rats and Socks.
On with me.
They all sit on your back in like single file as they're all sat there like holding on, yeah. And you just ride towards this as Kata and Tenko lift up Olaf and throw him just a little bit as he then lands suckling onto the service hatch, and he like pushes himself up and he looks to the left. And you see the taller wearing the green cap with the big tash and the dungarees. He like goes to turn towards, and the other one calls him, and he turns back as if he was about to come towards this. So there's a limited time frame here. Samuel, you pull up to the service hatch. The rope gets flung down to the side. Kata and Tenko both land on the service hatch as well. And as you're all there, you start to hear the murmuring and voices from people inside. As you just hear this little one like, "Oh, are you here to free us?"
Horse. Illegally kept prisoners. You must be free to roam, free to be who you want to be.
It's really kind of you, mister. The name's Clarence. I'm the crab.
But Clarence the crab. And is that the famous Quacklemore?
The head of the duck raises. Wow, pleasure to meet you there, friend. You fancy busting this duck up on out of here?
Is there a high vantage point that I can fly up to and just chill up there, watch the two people?
You could go on top of the wagon if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up there and I'm just gonna watch the two, and they start moving back towards there. I'm getting ready to create a distraction.
The rest of all the rats are climbing up the dairy good cheese, dairy good rope, and as you all climb on up, you're all stood on this platform now, and you can just see that there is 5 cages in total: the crab at the bottom, the rabbit, the duck, an empty one, and then the rat. And Al gets up there, and he's like, right, where are we going? Who first? What are we doing? Take the lead.
I think the very first thing we should do is rescue the rat, no? Because he is one of us.
He's the main target.
So let's get on it.
Oh, jeepers! Al, you've come to save me. It's okay, Jimmy. Don't worry. We're gonna get you down, buddy. Don't worry.
I'm there. I'm pulling down.
Yep. Okay. So who's doing what?
So I like to think that
Olaf, right?
Olaf has all the stuff.
Yeah.
So
Olaf's holding it all. He's ready to give you something to do it.
okay.
Olaf, can you give me the knife and I will go ahead and try my luck on this lock?
Oh yeah, no worries. Look, let me give you a tentacle to reach it. And he flattens out his tentacle and grabs onto the edge of the cage so you can run across his arm to get up to it. And yeah, you take the knife with you. And as you run up to the cage, you just hear from inside, "Oh, jeepers, I don't really know you, but I'd sure like to get out of here, buddy."
Yeah, no problem, we'll get you out in just a moment. Bear with me.
And I start to unpick
You
the
want to?
lock.
Yeah, sure. So go for a sly check, please. I'll say. Did I say it was a +1? I think it was, right, with the knife, or was it advantage? I can't remember what I said. I'll say it's a +1. So you get a +1 to sly.
Okay.
As you jam the knife in and start wriggling it about.
It's a 6.
It's a 6 total. You feel like you're on the cusp of doing it, but it's going to take a little time longer. And as you're doing this, there's a little bit of noise coming from you, and there's quite a lot of critters and creatures stood on this this service hatch. Everyone apart from Tenko and Kada, I'm going to need a sneak check, so sly, please. As all of you are trying to be as quiet as possible. And then tell me what you get.
A 3.
A 3, okay.
4.
A 4, okay.
A 5.
A 5, okay. That was everyone. Okay. As you are all there, it's getting a little crowded. Someone knocks into Olaf, and as he knocks into Olaf, the tentacle laxes, and you lose, like, balance a little bit as you're stood there, and the knife, like, scratches against the cage. It chips the end of the knife, and unfortunately, that it has now failed this attempt in freeing him. You can still use the knife, but this attempt has been a failure. And as this is happening, you hear from near the horse, Is that crab acted up again? And one of them appears to be coming and making his way over.
Tenko just pierces up his neck, goes out forward. Oh, it is time! Yes!
And I'm gonna start flying towards him. Birds unite! And I'm gonna fly in with the arm with the weapon on it and just go for it and smack him with the wing.
Tenko used Brave Bird. It was super
Roll me
effective.
a fierce check, please.
A fierce check. Oh,
Yep.
okay. I get a +1 to this too?
Yep.
Oh, so +2, 10, 11.
An 11.
Yeah.
As you swing by and just clip the face of this guy with your wing. I now need you to roll me a talon attack, please.
Awesome. It's a 6.
So the damage of that. Yep. And then add a +1 to the
+1.
damage as well.
6.
So you just clonk this guy across the head. He staggers backwards, falling down, as then he just like, oh, mamma mia, what the hell? Buddy, there's so many rats. And as this is happening, you guys have been alerted. Jasper, pull the knife up and jam it in as quickly as possible. Make me another slide check to really get this lock busted open.
Fill me now, knife. The knife is +1, right? Yeah.
Yes.
It's a 12.
12, not a problem. Chink. The lock falls off of the cage and clatters to the floor as this rat then comes out. Oh, cheapers, mister. You really saved me. Thank you. Hey, Uncle Franco. And he like runs down the tentacle with his uncle, and Franco like grabs him. He's like, it's okay, buddy. They won't get you again. Down the rope. And he like starts leading him down the rope. You've got a limited amount of time. The other guy's starting to come round. Do you want to try and work on another one?
Can I shout?
What do you want to do? Go for it.
Kada, free the horse. And as I say that, I'm gonna basically try to do a strong check, and I'm gonna try and break one of these wheels.
Okay, so you're like just manhandling one of the wheels. Go for it. Make me a strong check.
Just to kind of explain the idea is if we can get the horse to bolt, then hopefully they'll go after the more valuable horse than a broken cart full of animals.
Yeah, fair.
So it's a strong check. I get advantage on it. Is that fierce?
Yeah, fierce is strong, yeah.
That's a natural 10, so 13.
Oh, you fuck up this wheel. You beat the shit out of this wheel. And Kater, are you trying to free the horse?
How is the horse attached?
Well, it's attached by the reins, which are then bolted to the front. You can try and lift the bolt out to free it, but you would need a clever check to see if you can unhinge it and pull it out.
Oh,
so
yeah,
make me a clever check. Yeah, as you land down and get your mouth around it and like pull. 8 total. You're nearly there. You need a little bit more time. Just as long as you're not disturbed, you should get it in a few seconds. While this is happening, Socks, what are you doing? As you're just stood on the thing with them.
I would like to think that Socks has been trying to jam his glass shard into one of the locks.
Okay.
And he's just at it.
Go for it. Make me a sly check, please.
Okay.
As you just start jamming it in, and you can hear it breaking, but it's breaking to fit the lock.
Mm-hmm. Roll20 is taking its time. It says it's rolling it back.
We'll come back to you in just a second, as soon as it's done. Tenko, you're now flying around. The other guy is pulling out a net.
No! You will not do this to me!
And I'm going to, if I can, I'm gonna go down like a torpedo, like straight up wings back, like beak out, and I'm flying directly in at him. I'm gonna try to peck him.
Make me a fierce check, please.
Aerial ace! Never misses!
In the meantime, can I give him advantage by telepathy talking to the guy who's using the net?
What are you saying?
Hey, Flabberbrain.
Okay, make me an allure check, Kada.
8.
Perfect. He's distracted. He pulls the net out. He like looks around to see who said that. It hits into him. You get I'll just say, instead of the advantage, it gives you enough to hit him. You hit into his chest. Make a peck attack, please. Roll your damage.
2 damage, 2!
2? Yeah, you hit into him, and he like reels back for a second. Now it's their turn to do something. The guy that's knocked onto the floor stands up, and he starts walking over towards the dog that's just fucking this wheel up. And he gets the net, and he tries to put it over the dog's head. So I'm going to roll a dice. First time I'm rolling a dice. That's cocked. 5 total. Doesn't beat your AC, does it? as the net goes for you, and you like rip a chunk off, and a bit of wood like hits him, and he like staggers back. That's the end of his turn. Whereas the other one, as you Tenko try to fly off after, net comes for you as well. 9?
No, I was 12.
As the net goes wide and you just scoot off past it. They've both now done this. You can see that they're getting angry. They're looking to maybe catch some of you. Did your roll go through?
My internet's out. Luckily, Discord is still working. But if someone could roll a 1d10 plus 2.
I'll let someone roll it. Whoever wants to. Rez, go for it.
I got a dice. I'll use the luckier dice, actually.
Go for it.
I rolled a 9.
That's good. Okay, you jam this glass shut in. You do take 1 point of damage as you cut yourself trying to force it in, and it's a bit of an owie. It hurts, but you've got a leaf that you can wrap around it. You're all good, yeah. But you put it in, you turn it, and as that's when you cut yourself, tink. Which cage have you freed?
The duck.
The duck, and you just hear from inside the cage. Well, that's a mighty fine thing you did there, friend. Thank you for letting me out. If you ever fancy coming to one of my concerts, Quacklemore, I'll be at the Rat Hole soon.
Quacklemore. Oh, that sounds fancy.
Oh, they can't hold us. We're gone. And he steps out, flaps his wings, and he flies off. He just disappears. And yeah, okay. As this is happening, Jasper, you've still got the knife. It's still operational. Are you going for another cage?
I'd
You
like
got the
to.
rabbit and the crab left.
Okay, I'd like to have a look
cut
and
out.
see how Samuel's situation is.
Samuel's fucked up a wheel as you peer over, and this guy's like throwing the net down trying to hit him, but it's like just missing him. But yeah, Samuel's in some sort of... You also see Tenko like flying around this guy, and the guy's also trying to like catch him in this net. It's just pure carnage outside.
Okay, in that case, I'll go down towards the rabbit.
Okay.
Hello there, friend. I will let you out. Let me just decide which knife to use.
Let me out! Let me out! I just want to get out of here! I want to get out of here! The name's Rudolph! Let me out!
Hello, Rudolph. Okay, hold on. Back up. You might hurt your nose. Let me have a look.
I want payback! I want payback! I want to kick him in the face! Let me kick him in the face!
And I like, then I go ahead and this time I use the cracked knife, which has a single use.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. You jam it in. It has a single use, which is an auto success. And as you jam in the butter knife, it snaps, but as it snaps, it breaks the lock. And the door swings open, and the rabbit bounces and hops onto the side, and the rabbit leaps at the gentleman that Rez is trying to get. And he leaps out, and his feet are tucked in real tight, and as he gets towards him, he's trying to kick him square in the face. So I will roll that for the rabbit. That was a 9 plus 4. So the rabbit kicks him in the face for a total of 3 points of damage. So this guy's taken 9, I think now. This guy, blood spurts out of his mouth. A chipped tooth goes wide, and the guy clatters to the ground. He's still up, but he's looking hurt. As he like scrambles to trying to grab his net, the rabbit lands and then it starts hopping away into the distance. One more cage to go. Socks. Kada. At this point, you release it. The horse is just stationary. Is there anything else you want to do?
Learning from the plan that Samuel suggested, I'm gonna bite the horse in the ass.
Okay. You don't need to make a check. I just need damage from you. You need to roll more than 1 point of damage.
Is that
and if you
1d6?
It should be on your card. The second
D6,
sheet of your card. Yeah. So roll a d6. As long as you roll above a 1, the horse will bolt.
4.
4, perfect. You chonk into this horse. The feet kick back, which makes the wagon rock backwards slightly. And as it does, the wheel completely buckles that Samuel was on, breaking it, putting it at a slant. All the cages lurch forward ever so slightly, knocking Socks and Jasper a little bit back. But luckily, because Olaf is holding the sides, he lets go and grabs you both, and then puts back out his tentacles to hold you in place for the next cage. While this is all happening, the horse bolts, and the one that was with Tenko, well, wait, and he like starts chasing after the horse. There's one still on the ground nearby, but the other guy is occupied on the horse currently.
It made you retreat! You shall weep the day you came in contact with me! Tanko, the most powerful owl in existence!
And while he's doing that, I'm just sitting there like, yeah.
Nice. And as this is happening,
I do not
Samuel?
gain pleasure from this, knave. This is below me to do such a thing. But this is something I call the Mastiff Rush. And I'm gonna headbutt him in the balls.
Nice. Make your attack. Make a fierce check.
It's an 8.
That's gonna hit. The headbutt crunches into the nuts. You don't need to roll damage. He had 1 hit point left. You hit him so hard, he passes out. He's laying on the floor, passed out. It hurts so much. The broken tooth, the bleeding in the gums, the pan hit him across the head earlier. Yeah, this guy's knockout. But now, you have a little bit of time between Jasper and Socks as the pair of you combined shove the last knife in, the last lock, I assume. One of you roll me a slide check with advantage.
I'll do that because I have advantage.
You already have advantage?
Yeah.
Then you have double advantage. Roll 3 times, take the highest.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Sure.
Okay, so that's a 3. Roll again.
1 second.
If you just press up on the keypad, it should auto put the last. Yeah.
I mean, it's an 8.
Wait, 8. 8 is enough. 6 wasn't. 8 is. As you jam it in, the pair of you turn it. The lock snaps, falls down, and the crab comes out. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. Clarence, nice to meet you. And at this, Olaf pulls you two back onto the platform, reaches out for Clarence and pulls him onto the platform as well, and then you all descend the sides. That was a lot of work, folks. Oh, my word. We got Jimmy out. We got the others out. Even Quacklemore was in there. Couldn't believe it. Look, follow me. We're gonna head over to Shitshut's place. Would you mind if I came along? You guys seem cool.
Of course, young Master Jimmy. It was Jimmy who said that, right?
That was Clarence.
That was Clarence. Of course, young Master Clarence. You are brave and also much capable of ravus activities.
Yeah. He just follows, like, not quite knowing what the hell's going on. He doesn't know these big words. And all of you head towards the house, as we will change the music once more. As all of you arrive outside, and it's starting to get darker at this point. It's coming to the evening, quite late. Probably like 6-7 p.m. from when you first started, around midday. And as you get towards this house, you see in front of you a small cottage, a stone-built cottage with a thatched roof. You see a stone chimney with smoke billowing out of it. You see 7-foot-tall hedges around the building. And at the front, you see this grey off-white picket fence with stone slabs up to a front door. So, this here be the house. Gotta say, I can't help you get in. We've never been inside before, but I'm sure you'll find a way. I just want to say thanks to all of you for helping Jimmy and Quacklemore and the other folks like Clarence here out of there. We held our part of the bargain. Good luck. Remember, You only use that Stilton. I see you, Jasper, eyeing that up. I see everything. Only for emergencies, okay? The rest of you, you're rats to me. No matter what no one says. Come down to the rat hole whenever you like. You know what? More free dregs when you come to.
Was an honor.
Thank you,
Al.
Mr. Rat.
To me, all of you. Brothers, sisters,
What?
rat life.
Rat life. Red life.
Rat Saeed!
Jimmy, Franco, Billy, and Al start walking away as Al glances over his shoulder, gives you a nod one final time before they go off into the evening. As Clarence is just there like, oh, they were pretty cool. So what are we doing here?
We've come to kill somebody.
Oh my.
I have an idea. But maybe it's a little bit brutal. I'm not sure.
Oh, I like it. Please,
So-
gentlemen, tell us.
Hear me out. We set it up a trap, okay? We lubricate the entrance before the door, okay? And then we knock on the door and we hide. But we will keep Samuel out and Samuel will pee on the hedges. And then Ivan will come out and try and chase him, but he will fall over and slip over the lubrication. And maybe he'd knock himself out.
I like
And
that.
he go into the house.
I like that plan, Master Socks. May I suggest a potential deviation from what you have in mind?
Yes.
Rather than lubricating just outside the door, we lubricate a little further down the garden path, and then, as mentioned, I defecate on his hedgerows. And, perhaps maybe there is a way that I could run around and rejoin the rest of you as you hide by the corner of his house, and then there's no need to walk over him or even just as he's fallen down, he might not be knocked unconscious, but we could sneak in then.
Yes. And maybe I can try and blind him as well when he comes out so he doesn't see this looped.
This is a fantastic idea.
And if he's not taking the bait, I will talk to him and pretend that I'm Samuel, who is talking to him. That will make him come out.
Are you gonna bark at him?
I can just speak to him in his mind, and he will be thinking Samuel's talking to him, and he will like, oh, it's at the talking dog, and then I'm gonna catch that, and I'm running out, and he will slip and break his neck.
I think that one thing we need to be careful of is these cats. I know that he has cats, and I don't want to, have any problems with them.
In that case, actually, maybe there is an alternative idea. I wouldn't want to leave you on your own. So, how about rather than I persuade Ivan to reach the end of his garden, Tenko, you could sit down the end.
Do I see? I'm gonna take a look around the house, like at what I'm seeing.
You want to fly around?
No, not fire. I'm taking a look what I can see right here. Do I see like, I don't know, any potential opening-looking things?
There's
Like
a
windows?
chimney. There's
Windows?
a chimney, but there's smoke billowing out of it.
Windows?
There are windows, but they're all shut.
Would I know that as a bird?
Yeah. Roll me a clever check. Roll me a clever check. Yes, because you did fly into the first window as well.
Oh, this is not
What
good.
did you roll? That one?
Yeah.
You don't think about it.
I'm
You
gonna
fly
fly.
at the
I'm gonna fly right at the window.
I'm done with waiting! I'm gonna get him now!
You all just feel a gush of wind fly past you all, and as you look back, you just hear a thud as full pelt. Roll me a d6, please. Full pelt, full speed, Tenko at a window. 2. You take 2 points of damage and 1 level of stress as you go full pelt into a window, and then you just hear a second thud as he hit it so hard he falls and hits the ground afterwards. However, when looking to see for a reaction, the only thing you see at the curtains of the window is a cat's tail whip near the window, and that's all you see.
Does our defense drop?
Does your what, sorry?
Does our defense drop? You said a cat's tail whip.
And what are you guys doing?
I think the bird hurt himself.
Tenko.
And Socks will go over.
I'll say you all start making your way to the picket fence, and now you're all looking through the picket fence, but Socks, you keep going.
I'm going to Tenko, yeah, and straighten out the feather.
You go straight over, brush him down, straighten him out a little bit. But you hear like pitter-patters from the other side of the house, as if something with 4 legs has just gone outside onto a decking or stones or something. And that's at the back of the house.
They set up a cage that they cannot break in! Oh, I hate them! Oh, I'm gonna tear them apart! I'm gonna kill them! And I'm gonna rip whatever that thing was apart from the inside out!
Be quiet.
What?
Guys, it sounds like there is someone outside, but on the other side of the house.
Ooh.
We wish to parley with any denizens of this household.
You see from the shadows a dark, muscular Doberman, full height, walking round the corner, and I'll show you an image of such thing. As you see this gnarly looking dog walk round the corner, and as it does, so what are you doing in my yard?
Socks would have used hide in plain sight, by the way.
Yeah, you're like straight away. Roll me a slide check with advantage as you just try and hide, or someone roll it for me. If
I can do it. I can do it.
Cool.
You wish to question my placement in any part of this world.
10.
Perfect.
Enko,
Yes, my friend!
I need the pancetta.
What?
Tied to my head.
Oh, you think you're a big dog, do you? Well, this is
I
my yard.
know that I am a big dog.
He starts snarling.
I may not be a dog, but I'm here
Jasper.
too! And I'm a bird! And that must be scarier than you little pipsqueak!
Jasper, please. The knife.
And I sort of, I guess, I sort of just look at all this situation. This stupid pigeon. Ugh. And I start to put the knife towards Samuel.
So you've got the knife in your mouth, the pan on your head, or the pan in your mouth? Oh, on your head.
Pan on my head.
You got +1 AC, +1 attack right now. Okay. And are we going down?
I would like to say that Socks is slowly making its way behind the Doberman and trying to inch closer.
Yeah. No, closer to him or closer on the back?
To the dog.
Okay.
The Doberman.
Sure. Kata, what are you doing right now?
Well, I'm just spectating this from the roof.
Yeah.
Watching how Samuel and the Doberman are like bulking up to each other and trying to impress each other. Obviously holding a certain jar.
Okay, so you're all kind of getting ready. This Doberman goes,
The name's Dennis.
The name is Samuel, and I have been trained by none other than Master Grint himself.
Did he say tennis like the sport?
Dennis, you insolent pigeon.
What do you call me? You did not just say that again! Say it one more time, I dare you!
we are gonna go straight into initiative. So,
God.
everyone roll a quick check to see who goes first.
I got a 5.
Okay, keep a note of that number.
A nat 10 for a 13!
10.
Okay,
3.
3.
10 for me.
10. Oh, wow. So many of you rolled. Okay, wait. Who rolled 10? So it was like 3 of you with 10, right?
Yes,
Two of
and
you?
I did.
For a 13.
Okay, so it goes Tenko, Jasper, Kada at the same time.
Yeah.
And then it was Samuel was a
5.
okay. Roll again for me, please.
Ooh, okay. That time, it's a nat 10 for an 11.
Okay, so you go before Dennis, then it's Dennis, and then Socks is last. So straight off the bat, Tenko, what are you doing? I would say you and Samuel are the closest to Dennis, whereas Jasper and Kate are a little bit further away, and Socks, you've like snuck around the back of him. So he doesn't know where you are at the minute, Socks. So, Tenko, what are you doing?
I am going to lift my talons.
Mm-hmm.
You dare speak to me? I'm going to throw you while you do not talk to him. Nah!
And I'm gonna fly in feet first.
Make your attack. Go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
try to slash at him. Okay. That would be. Would I add to that?
It's fierce.
Fierce? That would be a 7. Yeah, 7.
A 7?
Yeah,
As your
7.
talons come in, he bites towards you and you back off. You miss. That's the end of your turn, Tenko. Next up, we go to Jasper or
Jasper,
Kada, whichever
Jasper.
wants to. You can go at the same time. It's up to you.
I think I'll go first.
Go for it.
Yeah, so the first thing that Jasper would use is the Valiant Leader skill.
Okay.
Which, it's a battle cry that gives everyone advantage in battle.
So everyone's next roll until Jasper's next turn is advantage.
Yep. And it's sort of, I like to think of it as a...
Yeah, what do you do? What is your cry? What is it that Jasper does? He's a
Like-
warrior after all.
Ale mon aminals! Like mon ami, but animals.
Okay, I love it.
And he sort of jumps up from behind the fence, but is still a bit nervous of this big beast, so he holds back and basically just cheers from the sidelines.
Okay, not a problem. Perfect. Kada, you're up. You
Well,
feel
obviously
Intrigued.
inspired. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out, but with those fiery words, I'm like, going,
get in there.
and I'm using my sting attack.
Go for it. Make your attack with a D10 plus fierce, and then use your sting attack if you hit.
By the way, Onion, since I
It's
roll
a
in
nat
that
10.
10, I get rid of that stress level, right?
You do, yeah. That is correct. So a natural 10 is your fierce 0.
Yes, fierce 0.
Okay, you do. Did you roll a 10 to hit, Eagle? No.
No, 10 for the initiation.
Oh, you wouldn't remove stress for that one.
Oh, not for that?
No, not for that, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, so your natural 10 does hit because it is a crit success. So you do manage to hit. Roll your damage for me, please. Which I believe is 2d4?
A 1
Yes.
and a 3. Yeah, 4.
1 and a 3, so 4 points of damage. Yeah, not a problem. Okay, at the end of your turn, it is Samuel. As you stare down
time.
the beast, Dennis.
I'm gonna go charge at this foul knave, and I'm gonna use my chomp attack with my knife, basically.
Yeah, sure, not a problem. Go for it. Roll the attack. It's D10 plus fierce.
Oh yeah.
See if you can hit him.
That's a 10,
It's a 10 total, not a
Yeah.
nat 10.
not a nat 10.
Okay. You miss. As the knife goes wide, as it leaps back, growls towards
What
you.
is this thing?
It's pretty quick.
Dennis, clearly, he's quite a menace.
Dennis may or may not be the big bad in animal form.
Can you get advantage? Everyone advantage?
You did
Oh, I
get
get
advantage.
advantage.
Guys?
You did.
I didn't roll that.
You gotta beat an 11. Well, sorry, 11 is the AC.
I rolled another 7.
Oh, wait. Be using the knife.
Yeah, you get a +1.
You get a +1.
No, I got an 11. I hit it.
No, sorry.
I thought it was +1 to damage. Sorry.
No, it's both. It's both. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
Cool,
it
cool,
does
cool,
hit.
cool.
Okay, roll your damage, which I believe is a D6.
No, this is my trump, so it's 2d4.
2d4. That's the one. Go for it.
That's a 4 and a 3 plus a 1. That's 8 points of damage.
8. Damn. So okay. Damn. Sure. Okay, not a problem. Pardon me. So next up is Dennis. Dennis snaps at Samuel. So I will roll this one. 8 plus 4?
Hits.
12? He snaps at you.
Just
You
hits.
take, it is 2 of these. You take 5 points of damage as he bites a chunk into you. And then, with his second attack, he will bite towards Kada, because Kada hit him. So, Kada, you will have... Oh, I just rolled an 8 again, so 12.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, you take 4 points of damage. Both of you gain a level of stress. Okay. After this, Socks, you're hidden. He doesn't know where you are.
The only thing is, I can't roll above a 10 anyway, so can I even hit him?
If you roll a 10 and so that's a crit, you hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm hidden, I have advantage, and I have advantage, so triple advantage?
Triple advantage. Go for it. 3d10s. Roll.
Okay.
Let's go. You gotta get 110 at least.
Hopefully.
Come on.
Yes! Okay.
You did it!
So what happens is Socks is between his hind legs, okay?
Everyone just sees a mushroom there. He hasn't noticed it.
No. But anyone that's close enough that can see Socks' face, you can see him getting really angry, and his cheeks go red, and the people that have been here a while, they know. As he huffs and puffs and toxic spores come out of his head and touch the dog's belly.
Roll your damage, and you start to see his eyes go a little bloodshot.
2 points
So
of
an
damage.
extra 2, perfect. And he's now the poisoned condition. So all checks are made at disadvantage for Dennis. So Dennis looks a little groggy. He's wobbling about a little bit. His eyes go puffy. You see, like, the nose is normally really wet, starts to slowly dry up. Like, he doesn't look very well. He eats a little bit of grass. He's like, yeah, he's not doing too well.
You just hear Socks going, yeah, as he readies up his shard of glass.
Yeah, nice. Okay, next up is Tenko. Tenko, what are you doing?
No, no.
So, I want to have an idea here. Is the cap that I gave to Samuel, it's on his head?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes?
the pan, yeah.
I want to know if I'm able to go in with my wing and slap it, like shoot it like a hockey puck towards the dog from the top of his head.
If Samuel will allow it, yes.
Yeah, Samuel will
Go
allow it.
for it.
That's
You
cool
can make
as
an attack with the
With
pan. then.
advantage.
Go for it, with advantage.
Do I
Yeah.
get also the +1, right? Because of the bottle cap? Is it?
Because of the pan, you get the +1.
Oh yeah, the pan. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
What do you
Okay. That's plus. Oh, it's 11. 11.
get?
just
11,
hits.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit. So you hit
Awesome.
it, roll the damage, please, and add a +1 to it.
Yep.
Use either Talon or
5.
5 damage total. Okay. He's looking a little worse for wear. That is the end of the battle cry. Jasper, you're up.
So Jasper, seeing all this go down and realizing that we're actually there's a good chance of succeeding, he's going, okay, yeah, like maybe I will give this a shot.
The leader, of course he will, yeah.
Thanks for weighing him down, guys. And now he goes over and beelines it straight towards him. I like to think that he sort of sidesteps him and goes for a back leg, but first makes it look like he's going for the front leg.
He's going for the Duke. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. And he'll go in attempting to. I have nibble or scratch, and I'm gonna go with scratch, which is
Go
a
for it.
multi-attack, I believe.
Yeah, I think you can do it twice.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Um,
Oh, I forgot Olaf was here. And Clarence. They're currently playing rock, paper, scissors by the pick of fence.
it's chilling out.
Rock, paper, pincers, and for some reason, Olaf wins every time.
Do I just do 2d10s?
Yeah, roll 2d10s. You got to beat an 11 on both. And it's plus your fierce. So what's your fierce?
1. So that's
Unfortunately, both miss.
okay.
'Cause you haven't got any items, have you?
No.
No. Yeah, so unfortunately both miss. Because you've got the knife.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And the other one broke because it was a one-time use. Yeah. So unfortunately, you both miss. But you get up there, you swing once, swing twice with your claws, but he's just like stepping around you, like dancing. At the end of your turn, Kada, you're up.
I'm gonna do another sting attack,
Go for it.
which is a 6, which totally misses.
Misses, unfortunately, and as it goes wide, Samuel, you see your friends all trying, but unfortunately not succeeding at this moment. What are you doing, Samuel?
It's my turn. My
Go for
time to shine. As I will go in for another one of these attacks.
It's a dog-eat-dog world. Let's go,
It's
baby.
a dog-eat-dog world, and this time I'll cry out, I am Samuel the Mastiff!
Go for it.
And
What'd you roll?
Nat 10!
Let's go! Okay, so you hit him. Roll damage, get the +1 on top. It's the faces
that?
as you're rolling.
It's the 3 and... So that's 15!
What? How?
No, I got a nat 10. Does that double damage, or...?
Oh, no, unfortunately.
Oh, in that case,
I'm
8.
sorry, I'm sorry.
In that case,
8?
8.
8? No, 8's really good. You see him.
I made an assumption
Wobble.
it was wrong.
No, normally, yes, but not this homebrewy game. It might be a bit busted. But yes, you see him sway back and forth. He almost goes limp, but he manages to stay up, as it's now Dennis's turn. Dennis, in this panic, howls up to the sky. I need everyone to make me just roll me a d10 flat.
2.
Is this a scare check?
Technically, yes.
I get advantage on this.
You're not the one scaring.
Okay.
You're saving against his scare.
Oh, okay.
I got a 3.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Okay, anyone that rolled above a 5 does not have disadvantage on the next attack they make. And then he will swing a bite towards Tenko.
You come at me.
With disadvantage?
He does have disadvantage. He rolled a 2, but yeah.
Come at
Okay,
me.
he definitely misses.
Come at me.
Because a 6 definitely doesn't hit you. So yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he misses, and that's his whole turn gone. Now we are back to the top with
No.
socks. Little socks. You got your glass shard?
Yes, I don't know if it does anything extra.
+1. Sure, let's go.
+1 on attack.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So you need a 9.
Ooh,
No, you
yes.
still need a 10. You still need a 10.
I still need a yep.
Come on. Ah.
And I go for the toe beam, but I just miss as he's wobbling from
Yeah.
side to side, and I try and get the glass shard unstuck from the ground as I'm like, ah!
Tenko, what are you doing? The socks is flailing about with a
It
glass
seems
shard.
you are flailing! Now is my time to strike!
And I'm gonna swoop down, pick up the pan,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna uppercut with it.
Go
Like,
for it.
Swoop
Make the
up for an
attack.
uppercut.
D10 +1 plus your fierce.
Yeah. Now what?
Nat 1, you gain a level of stress and drop the pan. And as this is happening, Jasper, your allies, your friends, your comrades, what are you doing?
I see everybody starting to struggle a little bit, missing their attacks, and realize that I'm also a bit worse for wear, having missed my 2 attacks in the previous one. The last thing I want to do is fail. So I I'm not sure how I call him, but I sort of squeak and use my skill of reputation
Yes.
to call
rats to aid us.
Okay, roll me a d6, please.
Yep.
Five rats come from under the hedges. Did somebody call for help? Hey, Jasper, my good old pal! It's me, Donnie!
Hey, Donnie! Donnie, welcome!
Oh yeah, I forgot, we're the French side, aren't we? I thought that this accent's from good old Al back there. But I got Jerry here too. Ho ho ho!
Hello,
Oui,
Jerry!
oui. Je m'appelle
Welcome.
Jerry! I'm so bad of a French accent, I apologize.
Aujourd'hui.
I didn't know that I would be forced to do this. So, okay, cool. The rats turn up. You can still attack. He only uses one of the multi-attacks.
I'd be attacking with disadvantage,
would,
but
yes.
I will go with a nibble on his
Go for
hind leg.
Ah. Oh, and what's your plus? I guess it's not +7.
It's +1.
Okay, unfortunately, as you try to nibble at him but miss, Samuel. Oh no, sorry, Kada. Kada, you're up. Go. Let's go. What are you doing?
Can I see the pan that Tanko dropped?
You can, yes.
I want to fly down,
Go
swoop it
for
up,
it.
and hit it.
Go for it.
It's an 8.
Which is +1. So it doesn't hit.
Ah, damn it.
Kada, you tried. Samuel, go.
I've just realised my chomp attack gives me piercing and knock prone or grapple. Do I get advantage on this attack?
You hit last time, right?
I did, yeah.
You're using a knife.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I'll say unfortunately not.
Worth a try. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, all I need is like what do I add? Do I add my fierce to it? Is that right?
Yes, fierce.
Yeah,
and
okay.
+1.
And disadvantage.
Yes. Come on. What'd you roll?
He only rolls 2 natural 10s.
Let's go!
Double natural 10. I need to take a
level of
picture of this
stress.
one.
Yeah, you lose a level of stress, and you stab the knife into him, into his shoulder, and he like looks at you, and he like, and he like cowers down, and combat is over. Okay, you're the top dog. You're the top dog around here. Oh, jeez. What do you want?
We wish to enter the hovel that you call a home. Your master is a disgusting wretch, and we wish to seek the proof necessary.
No, it's fine by me. That really hurt. Okay, follow me. Just, don't wake the parrot. Be quiet, okay?
The parrot.
Yeah, he squawks a lot. It makes a lot of noise. It might wake the master. He's asleep.
He's typical birds, no?
Ugh. Fucking pigeons. And, your French cousins follow you, Jasper, as you have summoned 5 rats for a while. Doesn't say when, so it's for a while. Yeah, you've got 5 rats at your disposal to do whatever you wish. You are all led to the back door on the decking, and you see a door slightly ajar for the dog to go in and out of. And as you walk on in, you are met with a living room and a kitchen counter and a dining room, all as one. It's like a big studio, sort of like flat sort of area. And as you walk in, you see in the corner a bird cage with a parrot asleep in there. We've all got to be really quiet, okay? Follow me. I need everyone to make me a sly check, please. This is a group check. So, this will be using, yeah, if you all succeed, you're okay.
I rolled a 3.
Rolled a 9.
I rolled a net 10 +1. So my
5.
stress will
Plus
drop 1,
two.
right?
Wait, well, one at a time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jane,
I had 1 +2.
you have hide in plain sight.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, sure.
Advantage on sneak.
Oh, so I do it again?
Yeah, you always have advantage on sneak because you can hide in plain sight.
I didn't realize I had advantage.
That's what it says, right?
7. I haven't got it open because I've only got one
Oh,
little screen.
Okay. No worries, no worries. Yeah, 7 is enough. Kada, you got advantage?
I have a nat 10. Plus 1 is 11. So I lose one of my stress levels.
What was the 8?
That was my roll
was
before,
me.
right?
8 plus 1 is 9. That's what I got.
No, on the thing it says 1d10 and 1d10 plus 1.
The 8 was my attack roll on the dog who missed with the
Right. Okay, no worries. Yeah, of course it was, because it's because some of us are dice. No, you're good. Yes, so Nat 10 removes a level of stress, that is correct. So you creep on through, you're all good. We have Jasper with a 5, who seems to he's carrying too much, and you're like dropping a few bits that you've picked up along the way, but you're all good, you're fine. Because Samuel, what did you roll?
A 3.
Okay, that's 2 fails, 2 successes. Tenko, what did you get? 9? 3 successes, 2 fails. The majority rules. You guys traverse through the kitchen, living, dining area. And as you come to the hallway, there is a room to your right, which looks to be like a library. And to your left, there is a corridor that goes further down to 3 different rooms, all with shut doors. As you look into the library, you recognize this to be the room that Tenko flew headfirst into. And you remember that there was a cat's tail located in that room. Where do you guys go?
I will go in there and check on this cat. I will make sure it does not see us.
No,
I
Don't
think the
do-
smart thing is to send a smaller person who can sneak in and have a look.
I'd literally like grabbed Tenko by the wings and paws down, just like don't
Like,
even think
chill.
chill.
That's me.
Jasper
at
and I could fit in and hide pretty well.
I can try and sneak in. Maybe perhaps we send my comrades to watch Dennis in the meantime.
Doesn't the mushroom have the hide in plain? It can hide very well.
We
Just
will,
send in the mushroom.
Jasper, we will make sure that the Denise does not try anything, okay?
Thank you. That is all I ask. So I appreciate it.
No
Cat
worries. Rat life, yes.
Yes.
Good cousin.
It does.
May I suggest that perhaps Kada, with your ability to fly, may be the best suited, because even if the cat is able to spot you, you should be able to avoid. I don't trust you. I don't trust you
We
at all.
have
Tenko, don't
someone
even
who
say
can
anything.
hide very well in our group.
Yes,
Literally, I
but
couldn't
also
keep this thing in my sights earlier.
cats are very
Yes,
fast and.
but it's
and
not gonna
could-
see this one.
But what if it does?
Then we will do what we have to do. But I'm telling you, this is our best one. Kata's gonna be more obvious to see.
Before
They can't
Dennis
ta-
leaves, he turns back and says, what are you here for?
We're your
We
master.
we wish to find evidence of your master's wrongdoings.
Oh, he has a study down the hallway.
Oh, that.
Let's go
thank-
there.
Thanks, thanks, Dennis. Does he feed you well?
No, really, he's always out of town. The maids feed me.
Well,
You should leave. If they don't feed you, just leave. The door is open.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna try to
Yeah, but-
regurgitate a tuna I ate earlier to the ground for him.
oh, nice.
It's a dog. Dogs eat food.
I-
that's-
I-
yeah, they eat
I
anything.
know. I know that if you were to leave, the Ratia, they're always looking for help and in their fight against the Snatchers.
Yeah, but how did you avoid the snatches?
We worked with the Ratia. We fought the Snatchers off. We worked in a group.
You fought the snatches?
Yes.
We just Clarence over here. We just released him.
Actually, I don't think we
You look
fought
around. Clarence is not there.
Oh,
I don't
We
think
did-
we fought them. We beat them.
Yes,
Oh.
we did beat them.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I will leave. That pesky fucking parrot, though. Just be quiet, okay? Oh, and watch the cat. He likes to make deals.
Just, when you get there, let them know that Jasper sent you their way and ask for Al.
Okay.
He'll take care of you.
We will escort Denise outside now.
they
Yeah.
escort him out. Okay, he's gone. He's gone. What are you guys doing? You
We
splitting
saved
up?
Dennis. We
You
did
did
everything
save
we
Dennis.
needed to do. We saved Dennis.
Are you splitting up or staying together? What's the plan?
I would suggest
Well-
going to the study, but
Yeah.
I I believe that perhaps it is in our best interests to stay together. What, Tenko? As I look down with my arms still keeping Tenko down. Tenko, what's your opinion on this?
My head just turns 180 to look at him.
I believe we should go into the study, yes. Maybe that's where he's at. Maybe I can finally get my talons on him and I can rip him apart, take him piece by piece.
Tenko, if I let go of you, do you promise that you're going to behave?
I always behave until I see my target, and then I will kill and devour.
I
Can
look
I-
at the rest of the group.
Can I try use my alluring eyes skill on Tenko to persuade him to
Yes.
be better behaved?
Use an allure check with advantage, please, as you try to calm Tenko down.
Okay, give me 1 second with advantage. That would be a 8 at the highest.
Yeah, 8. You, I'll say, Tenko, you see little Socks, and Socks' eyes grow bigger and wider and cuter and more adorable. And you can't help but just think, oh, fine. Like, he's so cute. Like, yeah, sure, I'll do what you say.
I guess I will. Only for the little mushroom.
Yeah,
Go
don't get
inside.
us hurt, please.
So you guys head to the study.
Yes.
You walk up to the door, it's slightly ajar. You nudge it, and as you do, you walk in and see a roll-topped desk. You see a keyhole for the desk. And there's a few bookcases and stuff in here as well. What do you do?
I pass the cheese knife
Mhm.
for locks to our fantastic locksmith, the amazing Jasper.
Wait,
Jasper.
maybe we put the pickle juice on the knife. Help it, you know?
Although I think this could be an option, it would be harder for me to hold it, no?
No, just at the end. Or put on the lock.
Perhaps this is an option?
It is potentially an option, but if we're quiet and we don't make too much noise, perhaps we could save that in case we have to make a getaway from the evil Ivan Twiller.
Can I use my superior sight so I can see anything that's important inside the room?
Sure. Roll me a
Advantage.
check.
That would be a 9 plus. What is that again? 9 plus just nothing, right?
It is your quick.
Quick.
for
Oh,
spotting.
12.
Oh no, search is clever.
Clever. Oh, it's just 9.
9. Okay. You start looking around the room. You see that there are a few bookcases in here. One book appears to be slightly different to the others. With that check, yeah, you spot that the book looks fake. Looks like a fake book.
And I'm just gonna like grab it with my talons and try to pull it out.
Yeah. You pull it out, and as you do, the book hits the ground, and it's like the lid of a box, and the front cover opens, and it's like a fake book with like a hollowed out inside, and inside of it, you see a multicolored stone.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah, you pick it up.
Pick it up.
Aha! I found it! The powerful and mighty stone that I can put on these people who've encaged me for so long! I will have my revenge!
Okay, you have that.
It-
Jasper, are you unlocking the roll top desk?
Can I ask, is Olaf still with us?
Olaf is not here. Last
Okay,
you
okay.
saw Olaf and Clarence, they were playing rock, paper, scissors, and Olaf won every time.
Okay. Scissors versus rock. Okay.
Yeah, because you can only do scissors.
Okay.
he's got pincers.
Perfect.
Fuck!
So I would like to use trash treasure in this room as
Okay.
we enter. So that is where I search.
Yeah, do a search check for me, which is clever, I believe. And it's advantage.
Yes.
And then,
so that's 2d10.
yes.
Yeah.
Take the highest one. 6, nice. So
This
plus, roll me a d6, please.
Yep.
You, looking around, you actually find a wax seal in this room that appears to have fallen down the side of the roll top desk. And when you look at it, there's a lovely designed crest, which you imagine probably to be the crest of the Twiller family.
Okay. Well, considering I don't have much in my inventory, I'll pick that up and
Pocket that for,
Just-
well, yeah, you hold it somehow in your tail
On
or
my
something,
tail,
but, yeah.
or I put it underneath the banana maybe.
Yes,
the Stilton.
yeah, the Stilton, yeah. It's getting a little bit precarious if you move too much, but yeah.
And then I'll move over to the desk to start trying to pick the lock.
Would anyone like to help Jasper? Because obviously it's a bit higher, so I assume maybe Samuel, you're like letting them be on your back and they're like helping. Does anyone want to help? I'll say Tenko can't because you've got your talons full, but Socks or Kada could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll help.
Yeah, sure. I'll say all three of you are helping. Triple advantage. Sly check, please, Jasper. Triple.
Multi-kill.
So we have a nat 10 plus
You
3.
stick the
so-
knife in, click, and as you pull the knife out, you weren't expecting it. But the roll top desk, as it just goes flying up and clatters into the top of the desk, there is a loud noise that has just been alerted, and you are in the study, and there were only 2 other rooms next to this study. One of them's his bedroom. The clattering of the roller shutter hitting the top of the desk. You hear stirring from somewhere inside the house. There are 6 letters scattered on the desk, one of which looks freshly opened. The rest are just dotted about.
Can I use my superior sight and just look and see if I can see if anything's coming towards the room or?
Yeah, you're like checking.
Yeah.
You see a tail poking from around the corner down the corridor. You're also holding the stone.
I think
Jasper,
we need to
yeah, what
take
do you
one
do?
of these. Kada, which one do you think is the best?
Which one looks the
I don't-
freshest?
I don't
Ada.
think we have long.
Roll me a clever check as you quickly look at them all.
5.
5. Perfect. Just what you needed. Okay, as we take a look at the letters, you look at the signatures more than anything. One has the requisition wrote at the bottom of it. Another has Kingsley Taff written across the bottom of it. A third is signed by the letter A. The fourth is signed by the letter X. The fifth is signed by the Council of Arkenvale. And the sixth is also signed by the letter A of a similar signature to letter 3. These all look relatively important. The freshest one is letter 6. More than one of you can carry a letter, don't forget.
I think we should take with the letter A. Because that might be that fearsome lady from Arkenville.
What about A, X, and the requisition?
Requisition is friends.
Requisition?
I will say, if
Sucks.
all of you want to take one letter, you can, but you have to choose one letter to leave behind. Because there are 6 letters and only 5 of you. And
I would
Olaf
say
would have been here, but he's
The letter from Taff, we leave him behind.
Why not the council? They're not gonna put weird things in, right?
I don't know, I can't read.
I'm no expert, but there are 2 letters from this letter A or X. Maybe we leave one of them.
Ada, don't you know any information about this requisition? You've been with this group quite a while.
Do I have socks?
Yeah, but
Yes.
you know, like you and your
They held
master talk.
They held
Your
don't
master
have-
and you talk.
we-
You know.
We don't have
all-
long.
You all hear someone getting out of bed.
I'm gonna try to open the window.
I take one of the A's.
I'm gonna
You
try
take an
to
A?
open the window.
Letter
take an
3
A.
or 6, Rez.
6.
Make a note of it, please.
Okay.
I'll take
I'll
your
take
I'm gonna try to
A.
open a window.
Okay, you're going for a window instead.
I'm gonna try to
Not a
open it.
problem.
I'm gonna try to open it.
Roll me a clever check, please. What are the rest of you taking?
I take the other letter A, but I don't.
Make a note of it.
tell
Letter
anybody.
3. Okay, sure. Letter 3A. Socks, what are you taking?
The requisition one.
Requisition letter, not a problem. Kada, what are you taking? You got X, Taff, or Arkenvale?
I'll take X.
You take X, not a problem. You all grab a letter each. There is Taff and Arkenvale left on the thing. What was your clever roll?
9.
You open the window. You have an exit. Are you taking a letter? Taff?
I will take.
Arkenvale.
I will grab the taff.
You grab Taff's letter. And you all jump out of the window? Get out of there? Not a problem.
I will
As-
wait until everyone gets out.
Yep. Everyone gets out.
I
You going?
think
Yep.
as I'm leaving, I leave little droplets on the window, almost like a
Nice.
calling
Love to
card.
see it.
Yeah.
The door starts to open as you all dive out of the window. Just roll me a quick check, everybody, please, to see if he spots you as he looks out the window as you all absconder.
5.
7.
Perfect.
7.
Perfect.
11.
Perfect.
12.
Oh, you smashed it. 5 was the DC. You're lucky. Okay, you all get round the side of the hedge and run off. And we're going to really quickly wrap this up because we've gone way longer than I wanted to originally. But it's all good. You all eventually make your way home. You feel good. You got some letters. You got a weird stone. You walk on in. Galoin's not here. You've got time to celebrate. You munched down on some leftover snacks that were left here. You've now got Clarence the Crab brought back with you for some reason. And as you all just chill out and have a great time, you're sat there on the sofas, eating, drinking, and having good fun. Letters sprawled out onto the table, which none of you can really read. You have a vague concept of the signature that only Kada can really understand. And all of you are sat there, just eating and enjoying it, when you hear the door open. You've been home maybe half an hour at most. And as you do, you see Galoin come walking in as he wipes the brow.
Oh, well, no luck. I tried my best. I at least know that he's leaving town soon, which is probably a bad thing, to be honest. But, oh, hey, little buddies.
And he walks on over as you're all like, like happy to see him. He strokes every one of you.
I got some treats, here.
And he pulls out a load more snacks for all of you.
And I also got you, you know, well, if I'm part of the Iron Vortex, so are all of it. Wait, Tenko?
And he like looks at you, gives you like scrunches around the neck.
He says, well, I bought you these. I did actually buy you on Tenko for when we went back, but you're here now.
And he pulls out little neckerchiefs, fit for all of you, as he ties them around your necks. And there is an I and a V with loads of little leaves with swirls of wind around them. And he ties them around each of you and gives you a little one. And then he looks at the crab and says, where the hell did you... Wait, why's the window open? Tinker, did you bring a crab? And you then see he starts cleaning up the room a little bit from the mess on the floor. He takes the crab. You see him go up to a guard and says, can you take this crab back to the ocean? I would, but I need to look after my buddies. I haven't been there for a while. So here's Clarence. And he goes, the guard takes him. Yeah, no worries. Whether he goes to the kitchens or the beach, who knows? But Gloin comes back in, shuts the door, and he sits down. And he goes to
No, before he goes, Samuel runs up to Gloin and starts like...
Okay, and a law check.
A what? A lure check. Oh, shit.
Advantage.
Not great. Advantage, okay.
It's Gloin.
You're gonna keep the crab! New party member!
A 7! Yeah, 7.
On second thoughts,
He puts the crab back down. Shuts the door. It's just a crab that lives here now.
I'd already written it in my book.
Okay. He grabs the glass of water. He takes a sip. And he goes to place it down.
what's this?
Puts the glass of water down. Opens up the first letter. Letter 1 from the requisition, which he reads aloud.
Ivan? The item in question has been retrieved by our couriers and is on its way back to our depot. You may proceed and inform our client of the success. Move forward to stage 2 of the transaction. We have received word from our spy that a group of individuals have been tasked with retrieving the item, so we need to proceed with haste. We hope your returning trip is uneventful. Look forward to seeing you soon. Regards, the requisition. Oh, this is... Okay.
He puts it down. He picks up the next letter.
Lord Taff! Greetings from Sardonis, Ivan Twiller. Thank you for informing me of the artifact that has come into your possession. I have sent a letter to your employer informing him of my interest to purchase the item. With this letter, I have sent a formal invitation to my name day on the 21st of Merrent. The invitation asks for you to bring a present worth at least 100 gold. For you, this is not required due to the charitable donation of information as late. Oh, I do hope you can attend, but understand if you're otherwise engaged with other dealings. I, Kingsley Taff, will reimburse your favour with another. Look forward to sharing a drink soon. This is Taff.
He puts it down. The third letter.
Ivan, this letter is to inform you that we are very interested in your services and wish to get started with Project Arkenfall at your nearest convenience. We understand that this prototype ballista may be of difficulty for you without resources and assistance. Hence why we have sent a few of our operatives to your location to help hasten the project. We expect results within the month and eagerly await to hear from you. Best of luck, A.
The fourth letter.
Mr. Twiller, we regret to inform you that Warehouse E7 in the district of Maritusa has been raided by the authorities of Craddock. I really can't read this, I have to zoom in. This raid was headed by a goblin man by the name of Grintlewood Pockettorn, who apparently has ties with the Laroon family and the Northern Rocks. Many of our employees were arrested or killed on sight, however none of which knew of your involvement. This does, however, mean that we will have to refund some of our clients as the goods are no longer accessible. I believe we should perhaps send the wages of the families of these deceased. Look forward to hearing from you soon. My condolences, X. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
He puts it down. And the last letter, which was the most recent letter, looks the freshest.
Also has some slobber on it.
Some slobber, yes.
Ivan, Ivan, as requested, we have hired an additional hand to help us in uncovering the remaining parts needed for the final assembly. Mr. Dust is starting to understand the severity of the task at hand and has been more cooperative since we had a private word of encouragement with him. His work ethic seems to have picked up. We are also curious about the development of the optical range ballista. We haven't heard from you regarding this matter for weeks. If we do not hear from you soon, we'll be sending some operatives to investigate this matter ourselves? Best of luck, A. But the O in optical is underlined, the R in range is underlined, and the B in ballista is underlined.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
Optical range ballista and the O, R, and B in those letters, the capital letters, are all underlined.
Oh, well, I need to tell the guys. But who put them here?
And as he sits there pondering for a minute, he looks at all of you, all of you are just staring at him, like seeing, like, we've done it. And then when you notice him looking at you, you all act natural. Like, you're like, oh,
and he's like, couldn't be. Thank you. I did it.
And that is where we will end tonight's one-shot, as the gang of critters of the Iron Vortex have managed to uncover some truths, some letters, which will now be given to the players for next week. As during this time, they have received these newfound letters with Ivan's involvements and maybe some information in there that they can use going forward. Can I just say, before we go anywhere, thank you all, you all for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you've had a blast. I've had an absolute blast. Thank you very much. And secondly, I think it's this way. Can we thank this man here? Paddy Max. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on board. Your French accent is incredible. Guys, please. Yeah, it's incredible. We love it. We absolutely love it. Thank you so much for joining us. We've been wanting to have you on here for absolutely ages now, and we look forward to, in the future, having you join us for a proper session, which would be very nice, and maybe a few proper sessions. So yeah, thank you so much. The pleasure. I love it. It's so good. Jasper the Rat was incredible. So guys, let's go round the room. Yeah, thank you. Tim, take it away.
Guys, normally I play like Chaos Master Arcturus in this session. Not very active on Twitch, but more here on the Natural Havoc channel, playing D&D with these fellas. Also in a lot of streams sometimes when I have the time. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. It was wonderful to start again. And I can't wait for next session in the actual campaign next week.
Yes. Below Tim, we have Eagle. Take it away.
Hello, Eagle. I was playing Tenko the bird that's now back somehow. I also play Andros in the main campaign, the Rogue Loxodon. I can't wait to be back as him. Yeah, it was pretty great. I'm pretty active on Twitch now. I'll be doing some things tomorrow and Sunday. So yeah, hope to see you guys. And make sure you follow the socials, the Twitter, the Instagram, the Discords, and the YouTubes. We upload all the previous sessions. Even this will probably be on YouTube. So hello, YouTube. Hope y'all enjoy it. It's pretty dope. I hope you guys follow the Twitter where we post things and you guys see we go live and stuff. You can also go to the Instagram where there's probably some stories out there about us going live. You can also join the Discord. You can talk to us in real life and stuff like that. Look at that. That's kind of cool. That's kind of dope. Come join us over there on Discord.
Thank you, Eagle. And Smitty, take it away.
You're muted.
Muted. Not talking.
I thought you could lip read. Come on now. Anyway, I'm Smitty. I normally play Maeve, Sox's owner. I don't really want to say as that. Sox's companion in another way. And I really enjoyed today. It was really fun. I won't be live for another week or so because I'm currently in Denmark and I don't have a setup. If you think this looks professional, good. It's not. It's a laptop and a phone. But yeah, so it'll take at least like another week and a half till I'm live. But I will be playing Red Dead Redemption again once I get back to it. Hopefully not this weekend, but next weekend.
Awesome. Good. And the other side of the screen, we have the wonderful Samuel and Rez. Take it away.
Hi, my name's Rez. Today I was playing Samuel the Mastiff, but usually I play his owner / master, Grintlewood Pocket Torn, the goblin mentioned at the end there. You can find me over on the Resray Twitch channel, where I'm currently playing Fallout 4 as the main game, but I'll be playing Valorant tomorrow with my mods, so that'll be pretty cool, won't it? Just want to give, a couple of special shout-outs first of all, for Onion for writing all of this. Like, there is writing the regular campaign, which Onion does, and then there's writing a one-shot kind of out of the blue, and also tying it into the game. So when this goes on YouTube, make sure to give it love, because I know how much Onion loved making it. I know how much we would all appreciate it getting some popularity.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
And above Rez, we normally have Lan, who is part of the Team Logic NL, which used to stream, but is taking a break because of the growing of a family.
Personal reasons. Medical reasons.
Medical reasons.
Cookie clicker.
But yeah, Lan also is within the communities, and is usually here playing as Shion, the resident Diva Warlock. So yeah, she should be back next week, and I believe she's not on the late shifts anymore, so we potentially will see her a little bit more. And then we also have Zeb, who unfortunately had an emergency that he had to attend to just before stream, so that's why he wasn't here today. But yeah, you can go check him out on Agent Zeb. He does a load of tactical RPG turn-based sort of games that have like a D&D sort of theme as well when he does that. And they're really good fun to watch as well. So please do go check him out as well. And finally, our good friend, I'm sorry you were last, but you were put in the last spot. Our good friend, Paddy Max, who I believe will be returning to stream at some point.
Those are the rumors. Yes, correct. I just want to say thank you all for inviting me to hang out and join you on your adventures today. It was an absolute pleasure to have my first taste of a D&D game on stream as well. So this has been an absolute pleasure. Onion, an amazing, as I said, an amazing story you pulled together. I know you put a lot of time and effort into creating the character art and bringing all that stuff together. As well as the abilities and whatnot. So it's been absolutely huge, and I've really enjoyed all the different characters that you've got going on in Raffia and whatnot as well. So easy to play off all those different characters. But yes, I will. My name's Paddy Max. I will be coming back to stream at some stage. It's a to be continued. I think this is definitely a good first step back in. You can always find me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/PaddyMax. I'm a variety streamer. I do what I can when I can. But yeah, thank you guys so much for having me.
It's been an absolute pleasure, so thank you for joining us.
100%,
And like I said, hopefully in the future, we will have you on in a more regular, less crazy session where we're not talking animals, but we're like people in a real world. So yeah, we'd absolutely love to have you on when you fancy doing that as well. Finally, I'm the Onion Soup. I do oniony and soupy things over on the channel. We're currently playing through Plague Tale Requiem. However, I will be, unfortunately, maybe stopping stream pretty soon over on Onion Soup. I've got 3 more streams left, maybe 4, we'll see, but definitely 3 more streams because I want to finish Plague Tale. But then it means I've got more time for this because I'm having a job change and a load of other things, so my life's just pretty hectic at the minute. So I'm having to cut things away to allow me to do other things, but we will remain here because I love D&D so much and I can't not play it. So yeah, so we're here.
And it's not necessarily forever.
Exactly. True. That is true. If I find I've got more time in the future, then I will obviously do that. But, yes, we've got 3 more streams next Monday, Tuesday, and then Monday. And then we'll see, maybe I'll do a Wednesday. Sorry, Monday, Wednesday, Monday. And then I might do another Wednesday one if I haven't beat Requiem yet. So, yeah, there you go. Cool. Do we have a raid? An El Raidy Rooney?
Of course we have.
Where are we going?
Either Paddy or Eagle. Explain.
Alrighty then. Well, we are gonna be raiding Paladin's Archives. They're a group. They're doing a charity currently, raising money for water. I don't know too much exactly on that, but they're raising money. They're doing some charity stuff, so that's always nice to raid into. Some charity. And they're also doing Marathon of the Mad Mage. I guess it's like a little story going on there. It seems pretty cool. It looks really fun. So yeah, I think they're having a good time, and we'd have a good time.
Did you say Marathon of the Mad Mage?
Yes.
So I think that's the pre-written book Dungeon of the Mad Mage, but they're doing it as a marathon? I don't know, maybe. We'll see. We'll find out. It's cool. It's a cool campaign. Of course I'd know. But yeah, let's head on over to the raid, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you. This has been Natural Havoc presenting a familiar tale. Thank you for being here. Much love. See you next week. Take care. Bye!